Yay! That would be a first, though. At least for me.
Didn't something like that happen? I remember somebody talking about something like that, but I think it might have been a Discord thing.
Mm.
Sure,
okay, that was forgot to mute the stream that I was watching. That little extra fucking echo of everything I just said.
That's nice.
No, it's not. I can't stand the sound of my voice.
Yeah,
That's
nobody
nice.
else can either.
I assume.
And we agree.
Good to know you guys got my back. Definitely makes what makes this
if
stream amazing.
if you ever turn your back on any of us too, that would be a very, very stupid thing to do.
I'm not sure if that was a threat or just asking for a date. Like,
Exactly.
That makes sense. I don't know if we've ever asked you, Satan. Was Captain Marvel worth watching?
Fuck.
No. I mean, no. Yeah, I keep trying to come up with like some reason to no. It is the second worst Marvel movie.
Which is the first?
Thor: The Dark World.
God, that was a really boring movie.
The first one?
The second one. The first one was pretty good. Like it wasn't a great movie, but it was a good Marvel movie and it was a great Thor movie.
I didn't really like it. I thought it was actually. I didn't even finish watching the second one. I did watch the first one.
The second one was atrocious.
I think both of them were pretty fucking boring.
Well,
but Ragnarok, I've seen it like 5 times.
I think there's like a hampering thing with the comic book movies where the first movie is kind of like you kind of have to give it like a fucking like a lower standard just because they're always going to tell the backstory.
See, I don't follow comic books, so.
Yeah. But it's like every time they did a Spider-Man movie, like the first one is always because haven't they done like 3? It's 3, right?
Which is kind of why I really liked Homecoming. Like it was not the best movie by itself, but if you had seen any of the previous Spider movies or any of the other Marvel movies, whatever, like any of them, then it all kind of makes sense within its own little thing. But in its own little movie, it didn't really explain shit about the backstory of the character. I mean, like you get that little bits and pieces of like who Peter Parker is, but you get none of the who fucking Spider-Man is kind of a thing, which was kind of the cool way to do it because they were like, all right, everyone knows the fucking origin of Peter Parker because we've re-fucking done it like 3 times in the last 15 years.
It's like they fast forwarded through the boring shit.
Right. Like, well, I mean, it's not that it's boring. It's just that it's been done a lot very, very recently.
True. Yeah.
So like they kind of just skipped over like, all right, so what have we already seen in these other Spider-Man movies? Like the last 5 that have come out in the last 15 years, right? Let's not do any of that, but still tell a good and honestly, it wasn't even a very good Spider-Man story. It was a really good Peter Parker story, which I think like was the best thing they could have done, and like it worked out really well.
Yeah, I thought it was an enjoyable film. I'm interested to see where the MJ thing goes. I know it's obviously like a dog whistle to like social justice nonsense, like, oh my god, MJ is a brown girl. But it's just like they're shaking all the characters up, so it's like, well, in that context, who cares, right? Like, because everybody's getting a little shake up and they're mixing it all around and they're obviously not following the exact same format. So I'm like, well, that might actually be interesting. That might go somewhere, be an interesting story. You know? As opposed to when they replaced Mary Jane with Gwen Stacy and then just murdered the poor bitch.
Well, I mean, that's actually happened quite a bit, though. I mean, like, technically, whenever I always forget whether it was Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane, but like whenever she dies in the comics, it's Peter that is the one that actually ends up killing her. I mean, not on purpose, but
it's
like
always like his fault.
Yeah, like the iconic one is whenever she gets thrown from the building, and then Peter tries to save her by shooting the web at her, and then breaks her fucking neck or breaks her back or something.
Oh wow!
Like she's falling from the building, so he flings out the web to catch her, and then she fucking like just you hear the snap, and she dies because of like Spider-Man is the one that killed her.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was fucking gut wrenching, but it was great.
That actually sounds interesting. That sounds better than the one where he just didn't, like in the movie where he just didn't get there in time.
Right.
No, what are you talking about? The movie he does catch her and fucking snaps her in half.
Oh, I thought he just didn't get there in time and she fell.
No,
hit the floor.
fucking
Maybe
catches
I'm remembering it wrong. It's been a long
he catches her. Yeah, he catches her with a web and then fucking snaps. I think I was the only person that laughed during that scene.
Yeah, because you're a fucking monster.
Everybody saw me and I was like, ha ha. Oh god, I am a monster.
No, you've heard me bitch about the Captain Marvel thing over and over and over again, but I still cannot get past. Like there's three things that I cannot get past. Right, one is the absolute zero character development in the debut, like the debut of a character in the MCU, and as much as they put forward into this movie, like to try and like make whatever, like you can tell they made a fucking attempt. They tried, but they failed so horribly to even give her a modicum of character development. There was none.
I heard they did a better job introducing the Skrulls than her.
Is that true? Kinda. I mean, they didn't really even give like honestly, like I was really hoping that this was going to be like the introduction to the Secret Wars thing, and that's obviously what it's going to be. But it was a really bad introduction. Like there's not a lot of good things to say about this movie.
I actually even the Skrulls thing, it was like her talking about it, and she should have already known about them. Like they should have done it as like just cutscenes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was a shitty movie. It was a fucking shitty movie.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Really, I'm really not happy.
I wonder if they realize the movie's going to be shitty, and then they ask one of the actors to say something to piss people off.
What,
like, hey, say something about how it's not for white men, okay? Because this movie's fucking horrible. So we have a fucking excuse for why nobody watches it.
Well, and to be fair, like when she said the movie is not for white men, that was for A Wrinkle in Time, which to be fair, fucking wasn't for white men. It wasn't for men. It wasn't even for fucking white people. It was literally made for, hey, like are you a little black girl between the ages of like 8 and 12? This movie is for you and literally nobody else, because nobody else can relate to this because this movie is fucking terrible, and all it does is say, hey, are you a little girl from the ages of 8 to 12? And this movie is obviously for you and nobody else. This is a terrible movie, but we're obviously marketing it towards 8 to 12-year-old little black girls. Aren't we so brave? No, that was fucking dumb. That movie was stupid.
Well, I mean, they blackwashed a story that had already been told, which was kind of like a weird choice.
It was fucking boring. It was goddamn boring. It was stupid as fuck. There was nothing that wowed you. There was nothing that was like, oh, that's cool. Nothing. Oh, God.
Well, a lot of what made that an interesting story they took out when they blackwashed the characters and changed the whole thing. There was a lot of religious stuff that got brought up in the story that made it more interesting, and a lot of conflict that they took out. You know, it's just like they basically just said, like, let's take all the things that are interesting, which is, you know, controversial, out of it, and then change all the characters into little black kids, and then we're done. And then, like, all right, well, that you didn't actually tell a story anymore. It's kind of you deleted half the fucking tail. Oh no. But I don't know, man. That seems to be the thing. Like they can't write a new story, or they're just unwilling to take a chance on writing a new story for any of this stuff. It seems like.
Well, it sounds like they wanted to avoid controversy, dude. Like, no, we can't. Even though that's what's good about this fucking movie, we don't want to piss anybody off.
So well.
Yeah, they managed it so well that nobody fucking remembers the movie.
Fuck, nailed it.
Oh, we got Stenchever and Imric in the chat. What's up, guys?
Yep. So I have a question to ask Stenchever, since apparently like his kids hate him. What's going on? Why do your kids hate you?
Oh, was
they're
that
teenagers? I mean, that's just teenagery. But if they're younger than teens, you got a problem.
Wasn't that like some fucking dude on Twitter was saying like Stenchever, your kids hate you or some nonsense, and he's like, the fuck are you getting that from? Like they just made it the fuck up.
I haven't had a chance to actually ask what the hell was going on. So like I know this is like 3 weeks fucking late, but hey, Stenchever, why do your fucking kids hate you, you piece of shit? Why are you such a terrible
I remember seeing that exchange, and it was so funny because like he I think somebody quoted the original text, was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, there was what like it was either T-Tac or Sir Adamantine. It was one of those two.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but yeah, I thought that was silly.
I honestly, I seriously don't know.
How about throwing in that your mama don't love you while you're at it? Fuck it. Kids can't stand you. Your mama don't love you.
I mean,
it's fucking. I guess it's different than bigot or homophobe or that kind of shit.
Oh, some dude is saying Stenchever
that's the right wing insult. Go-to insults.
It was Addie. I don't know who Addie is, but that seems like an odd thing to start throwing at somebody without any actual like evidence or.
That short for Sir Adamantine.
Well, I mean, was she at least hot though? I mean, like these are the probing fucking like Shane Dawson questions that we're doing here. Like, first of all, like we'll get to whether or not you molested her later, but. Is your daughter hot? And also, can I molest her?
We can go full rice gum. Did it feel good though?
Jesus. Oh man.
I assume you guys know that's what he asked a chick that was talking about getting raped, right?
No, I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that makes me happy. I'm glad that's a thing that happened.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Oh, you were raped. Like
that's fucking awful. But I'm glad that's a thing that has happened somewhere in the world.
Oh my god! I just want to point out, gaming. You listen to Satan talk. That's the person who was calling you a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of fucked up.
They recognize their own, man. Come on.
Oh man.
He wasn't saying it as an insult. He was just making an observation.
Wait,
that's fair.
Who's a monster?
You were calling gaming a monster earlier because he laughed at Gwen Stacy's death in the movie.
It sounds like you're saying monster with a U. Am I the only one that's hearing that?
Yeah, I'm hearing that too, and I'm trying to figure out like why the hell we're talking about a fucking like
he's calling you a monster
from.
He's calling you a monster.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that was quick, dude. It only took 18 minutes to get the mispronunciation in there.
Mispronunciation.
He's going back to that. I'm a hard-working Mexican immigrant from Russia accent.
Just mash them all together. This will work.
Oh man. So I'm assuming Addie is
Mexican Russian surfer.
It's just part of the takeover of the U.S. where we Russians are taking over.
In Mexico,
starts with
surf you, Holmes.
Yeah, man, we fixed the election machine real good. No,
oh, what the fuck?
That's interesting to watch the Mueller thing. Supposedly, like it seems like it might be coming to a close. And just watching like the frantic, like, all right, what are we gonna use to incriminate him now? Like what's our next step? Like we can't not have some sort of investigation going. And so they just keep like throwing shit out.
What if they still claim it's true that they just somehow didn't find evidence? Like, you know what I mean? Like they still try to keep.
Oh, that's what they were saying. From what I've seen, like that's one of the things they're saying. Like, clearly, if the Mueller investigation doesn't turn up anything, they just haven't investigated enough, and they need to find somebody else to investigate.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking fascinating.
Of course, then again, there was a fucking clip I saw of Pelosi talking about like how they need to extend the voting age to 16.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That's just like that kind of level of insanity. I don't know what's next. Who fucking knows?
I have been loving the fucking Twitter threads about let's lower the voting age to 16. Also 16-year-olds. And just the fucking videos, the clips, the pictures. Oh, so many Tide Pods.
Oh yeah. I'm like,
dude, it really should be moved up. I don't think we had discussed this before. Like, it really should be 21.
It was originally 21.
Fucking idiots, dude.
But essentially the argument was if we're going to ask people at the age of 18 to register for the draft and potentially die for the country, we don't have a right to do that without giving them the option to have some sort of input on who's being elected the leaders.
Yeah, that's true. Can we move the selective service to 21? Probably not.
That would be, you'd have to do both. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you could do it any other way.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And also there's a lot of parents who would be real unhappy that they couldn't kick their kid out at like 18.
No, they can still be adults. They just won't be able to be voting adults for a few more years.
Oh, fair enough.
You can still get them luggage for their 17th birthday.
Snitch says only boomers should be able to vote.
That, dude. My friend's dad actually got him luggage when he turned 17.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty funny. It's fucked up, but it's pretty funny too.
I think when I turned 18, my parents were like,
together and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, my parents, when I turned 18, they were like, happy birthday. Here's how much you owe in rent per month from now on. Good luck. They're like, you can move somewhere else. You can stay here for a couple of years, but either way, you're paying rent. So here's what it is. Which was, nicer than a lot of folks. So I can't really complain. And not unreasonable.
I suppose.
Yeah. But with the 18 thing, I think that's like some military bases are actually don't they allow like beer at like 18 or something for their recruits? The people that are in the military?
I don't know what question you're asking. What words are you saying?
Well, because like we're talking about like 18 and 21 for voting and for military service, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why they actually allow like the soldiers to drink at 18, but they only get beer. Like there's no hard alcohol.
Oh, they can drink. Okay.
On bases, okay. I think that's part of it too, because they're like, well, you're technically an adult.
Yeah. You might have to go up and fucking actually shoot at people and get shot at. So, have a beer.
Yeah, have a Budweiser.
That's pretty reasonable too. They can do this.
We'll give you a natty ice. You won't mind getting shot at after that.
Yeah, as soon as you, if you turn 21, or if you're between 18 and 21 and you're in the military, you get to vote.
Ooh, what if they made the age of consent 21 as well?
No.
Like how much porn would just like disappear?
Barely legal now is like mid-20s. Fuck this shit.
Oh my god. We can't use this girl in barely legal porn. She's 21 and her braces came off already.
All right then.
I'm Rick says, luckily my parents didn't charge me rent when I turned 18. It was probably because I was still in the 8th grade. I just holy shit, man! That's special.
That's an accomplishment. Honestly, like if you can manage that, like fucking wow, dude.
I remember we had one dude in junior high that had his fucking driver's license and fucking junior high. The weirdest fucking thing, dude. Well, it wasn't weird then, but now that I look back on it, like that dude was fucking 16 and he was in junior high. Yeah, fucking weird.
That is a little strange. The creepy kid with the beard that just can't seem to fucking graduate.
Yeah, bizarre. Yeah, dude, what did you think of that fucking Vice Live thing? Am I fucking hearing that wrong? They mean it a different way than I hear.
When they were talking about one of the segments of audience they're expecting are people who cheered on the
their demographics. Yeah, people who agree with the DC sniper. If you agree, I don't even remember what that dude was shooting people for. It was just fucking random. Well, they were fucking like black militant fuckers or whatever, but really they were just shooting at people randomly, dude. It was fucking. Yeah, I don't know what their manifesto was or what they're supposed to be agreeing with, but I was like, oh. And that the one bitch that looks like a fucking black scarecrow, she's like, "Oh, they black, right? Yeah, Vice Live." I'm like, you fucking dumb bitch. If they're black, I agree with them. Fuck.
Why did the DC sniper kill? I'm genuinely.
Gaming, did you watch that? I put it in the. Gaming, did you watch that thing that I put it in the Too Cool for Satan channel or whatever? Did you see it? The ad for Vice Live?
No, I didn't.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, they're naming off stupid shit. Like, if you fucking hate your mom, you need Vice Live, or you love mom too much, you hate Vice Live. And then one of them is, if you agree with the DC sniper. And then the other bitch is like, they're black, right? Yeah.
The DC sniper wanted to kill his wife, and the rest of the people were just to cover up that it was his wife. He just wanted to kill his ex-wife and get away with it, essentially. That's the whole thing.
In that case, I'm kind of glad. Oh, that black bitch will get shot, dude. She might be somebody's wife. Somehow.
Yeah, then really they claimed in the trial that the aim of the killing spree was to kidnap children for the purpose of extorting money from the government, which I don't understand how the fuck that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know how you, we wanted to kidnap kids, so we just shot people at random.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking the wife thing is probably true.
Yeah.
But that's Vice's thing. If you want to kill your second ex-wife and murder a bunch of people to cover it up, that's Vice. It's for you, man.
Yeah. Some because they were black, dude. You know, I don't know. Call me crazy. If you agree with the DC sniper, what the fuck? Dude, that got fucking, not only did that guy say it, but they put it on the air as their fucking commercial, dude. And there's no fucking outrage about it.
Oh, by the way,
know what I mean? Like,
go on. Sorry.
Say, like, if you reverse that, I think I'd sent it to you, Stabby. I'm like, what if that's fucking, you replace fucking DC sniper with Timothy McVeigh and the people are all white? Dude, they'd be fucking screaming about that for fucking months, dude. On fucking CNN and shit. But no,
like I said, that would be the bomb.
Crazy shit like that. Still going for it, dude. Oh, fuck.
Are you saying that the media's reaction to such a thing would be explosive?
Not coming along with you, dude. I am not joining you on your journey, Stabby, and I'm not encouraging you either.
Rick wants us to discuss Beto O'Rourke's great poem skills.
I didn't know Beto O'Rourke had poems.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. It's so fucking creepy. It's hilarious, dude.
Does Beto O'Rourke have poetry?
Yeah, dude. What was the fucking name of the thing? I think he called himself the psychedelic warlord or cosmic dude. It was something creepy. Fuck, I gotta look it up, dude, because it's fucking hilarious. Have either of you guys, anyone else on here, fucking heard this?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm looking for it. Yeah, Psychedelic Warlord.
Yeah, Psychedelic Warlord.
Okay, here we go.
Right.
Let's see if I can find the actual poem itself.
All right. And I nominate anyone but Stabby to read it.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with that?
Well, you could barely pronunciate, let alone trying to read a fucking story.
Oh, you guys are no fun. So I found it. Here it is. It's the Song of the Cow.
Oh man! All right, yeah, you can read it if you want, or I'll read it if you don't want to.
Let's see. I don't know if I can read it. This is wow, that is bad. Yeah, you go ahead and try to make it through that. I don't think I can.
All right, I've heard it before, so hopefully I'll fucking make it through this, dude. I believe it's supposed to be roughly in a haiku form, but it's not really. But anyways, it goes, I need a butt shine right now. You are holy, oh sacred cow. I thirst for you, provide milk. Buff my balls, love the cow. Good fortune for those that do. Love me, breathe my feet. The cow has risen. Wax my ass. Scrub my balls. The cow has risen. Provide milk.
Fucking
Better work. Oh man, dude. Did he do this live?
There's still more. It's not over, dude.
There is?
After provide milk, it goes on for more, dude.
Oh shit, it does. That's all. Right, dude. All right. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking thing. Oh wait, there's an X. I'm hitting the X, you fucking assholes. Why is there an X on there if you can't X it out? Okay, here we go. Here's the rest of the poem. All right. I need a butt shine right now. You are holy cow for you. Provide milk. Buff my balls. Love the cow. Good fortune for those that do. Oh wait, is this the same thing over again?
Yeah. Okay, I'll finish it. The other one is
okay.
Yeah, O Milky Wonder, sing for us once more. Live your life, everlasting joy. Thrust your hooves up my analytic passage. Enjoy my fruits. Provider of cheese and other wonderful dairy products, we will cleanse your inner intestines. We will bathe in your pungent odor, gather cotton. Count my eyes, smell my skin, love the scarecrow and the milkman. I live only for eternity. Thirst for the undrinkable. Hold the heat. Praise the doughboy at the pizza shop. Love the oxen dung.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking brilliant, dude. Holy fuck.
Fucking what?
Ladies and gentlemen, your next president of the United States. That is so fucking. Oh, man. I don't know how to. That's fucking
sexy.
Hilarious and
sexy. That's sexy. That's all I can say. Sexy.
Suddenly, Beto's fucking got a new fan.
Oh, Rick says he thinks the second part is made up. I don't know, man. It all seemed pretty fucking insane to me.
Why that part was over the top? That seemed unreasonable. But yeah, I hadn't seen that part, the second part, dude. That's why I stopped there.
But I like Stitch Ever's attempt at poetry. Violets are blue, cows go moo. Honestly, better than Beto O'Rourke's. Not nearly as creeped out by that.
Yeah, not as unintentionally hilarious, but still better. Technically better.
Love the oxen dung, apparently.
Oh, man. Yeah.
In all honesty, I don't see what's the big deal. I mean, wasn't he like a teenager or something like that? I mean, big fucking
20s, dude.
Even so, even if you're in your 20s, it's just a stupid, retarded poem. How many times have we done stupid, retarded shit? Yeah, I'm sure all your poetry is fucking gold given.
Better than that, dude.
I think it's pretty funny.
I haven't written anything that awful, dude, and I fucking wrote a lot in my youth, dude. I guarantee you none of it was that fucking horrible.
Oh, I still have the book somewhere of the shit I wrote, and I guarantee you it's not nearly as good as whatever Beto O'Rourke wrote. Well, I'm sure my poetry is much worse.
I can guarantee you it is.
Come on. Dude, let's not get carried away. You just fucking heard that shit. I defy you to find your poetry that's worse than what you just read.
Oh, I don't think I could bear to open the books. I'm probably gonna burn them at some point, just for my own sanity.
That's the
I think it's funny. I mean, I don't really care. I don't, it doesn't make me judge him any better or worse, but it's just fucking hilarious. Like,
dude, it's so fucking bizarre, dude. It's fucking hilarious. I want to see Trump recite that on a fucking debate, like have him actually be nominated for the fucking Democrats.
Jesus.
And in the debate, just have Trump fucking start reciting Beto's fucking weird fucking poetry porn.
I just want to hear Trump reciting poetry. That dude talks fucking weird as it is. I cannot imagine him doing a poetry reading that would not be entertaining.
He does have kind of a weird cadence.
Would be great.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like walking. Like he kind of reminds me of like
a little
not
bit,
totally, but kind of like the little pauses that he gets. Again, not nearly as pronounced as walking, but kind of.
Oh, apparently Rick says he knew gaming was going to like Beto O'Rourke's poetry. Do you like into Beto O'Rourke gaming or something? Is that like?
No, he just wants Beto to be into him.
No.
Deep inside him.
He actually looks like Butthead. Have you seen the image? Him smiling next to an image of Butthead. He looked just like
him. Fucking does.
Fucking perfect.
Just Google it. I'm sure you instantly find it.
No, I'm just like.
I love how people think he's.
I never thought about it
because of the fucking nickname. Yeah, people like think he's fucking Mexican because of the nickname, dude. That shit's fucking hilarious. Like, dude, he's just a fucking trust fund fucking white kid, dude.
Well, he apologized for
band. Oh yeah, he did. That's true. Yeah, you kind of have to if you're gonna run as a Democrat. I'm sorry.
God damn, he really does look like Butthead. That's uncanny. Here, let me show you that real quick.
No, as soon as he said it, I was like, holy shit, he does, dude.
Yeah, I did. I literally have that picture up on my screen. I was about to I was gonna tweet it out.
There you go. Yeah, but this is fucking epic right here. Wow.
Yeah. No upper lip at all. Dude, goddamn.
God, that is glorious. Now I know.
And nobody half the battle.
Get out.
G.I. Joe's!
Maybe that'll be the campaign commercial if Beto gets which he's never gonna get the fucking Democratic nomination. But if he did, like it'd just be like,
have you seen his videos?
Oh yeah, it would be an improvement if he had campaign videos with like Butthead trying to be like, you should totally vote for Beto, man. Something like that. That'd be fucking epic. Man. That like song and dance number that they did.
Oh my god, yeah.
The Super PAC. He did it with the Super
PAC. Fuck, dude. That's so great. Oh god, no.
Yeah. Hey, what'd you think of that video I sent you about Ocasio-Cortez being essentially winning a casting call to become fucking senator?
It's not surprising, and it's all fucking orchestrated ultimately by Chink Yogurt.
Yeah, well, what's surprising is they're admitting it. That they actually admit it. That's what I find surprising about it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they're open about it.
all those videos of them just openly being like, yeah, so we made Ocasio-Cortez, but she is, and she answers to us kind of thing. It's pretty disturbing in that respect.
Yeah.
To me, it's surprising that that's not grounds to have her expelled from Congress.
Yeah, it is pretty
like
fucking
bizarre. If you're openly taking orders from some random company and you're not doing what your constituents voted you in there for, then shouldn't that make you not eligible to be a congressperson? Like, at least fucking do it like everybody else and hide that shit. Like, we all knew that.
Keep it under the fucking table. Like, we all know the most paid have the decency to not fucking admit it.
Well, okay, here's the funny thing, because fucking Chunk Yogurt is behind that whole wolf pack thing. That, like, let's get money out of politics.
Yeah, get money out of politics.
Out of fucking DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And here he is,
he's
basically
the one behind that.
At the heart of getting Ocasio-Cortez basically selected out of a group of actors and actresses and put into office without her actually, like, believing any of the shit she fucking said.
Yeah, but you don't understand, dude. Now it's Chink's money. Yeah, it's Chink's money. It doesn't count when it does money in politics.
Yeah,
it's Chink and his buddies. They're gonna do right. You know,
well,
unlike the other people.
It's not Chunk Yogurt's money. There's somebody with way more money behind that whole thing, I'm sure.
Why you keep calling him Chunk?
Yeah. Is that not his name? I thought it was Chunk Yogurt.
No, it's not.
It's close enough.
Chunk, whatever.
I think it's actually like Shank Uger or something like that.
I've heard it both ways. I've heard it pronounced like a J, and then I've also heard it pronounced like Jank and a Chank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly not sure which one's right.
Hence Chunk Yogurt. I know how that sounds.
Yeah.
Chunky. Just call him
much
Chunky.
easier to pronounce.
Chunky. Call him Chunky.
Yeah, Chunky
Chungus.
Yogurt. Yeah. Chunky Yogurt.
Chungus.
Chunky Yogurt.
He's Chungus without any of the appeal.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty much. Come on, man. Isn't that like his fucking thing? Like, come on, man. Or something. He just like really angry.
Of course.
No, of course.
Right.
Dude's so far up his own ass.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
dude, have you seen the fucking this was I watched him like a few years ago, dude.
Like when they first started out, it really was just like sharing news. It wasn't like anything like weird or controversial or like giving you their own personal opinion. It was just strange.
I think when they got bought out or fucking where's the place from over there?
Saudi Arabia.
I don't think it's Saudi Arabia. I think it's Yemen. Anyways, the company, it's whoever owns Al Jazeera, I think.
Yeah.
Al Jazeera essentially sponsors the fucking show.
Oh, that's right.
As soon as that fucking happened, is pretty much when it went downhill. Well, he doesn't deny
based on Mexican guy.
Anymore.
So now we know who's behind it. Then it's the pro-Muslim sort of conglomerate of companies.
Yeah, pretty much when it started going downhill. Because I used to watch them too, man. And then slowly you fucking realize, like, holy shit, these guys went over to the dark side.
Yep.
He looks like somebody with a fucking opiate.
Did you mean
too.
darky side?
Oh, well, he
we do like China, because I saw somebody getting mad at somebody else because their followers weren't upset that China has like Muslim concentration camps. I'm like, that works, right? Like, that's never gone wrong. We should do that. Just have our own little concentration camps.
We already have. What the hell?
Be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did it with the Japanese, but
they're
like,
called schools. I had to fucking concentrate the whole goddamn time.
Wow, that was awful punny.
Oh man, Satan is finally like breaking down. He's like, I'm gonna make the puns because they're gonna make them and they're gonna be awful, If I do
I'm honestly just trying to make the puns slightly better. That's all I'm at this point. That's really all I'm trying to do.
You know you're failing miserably, right?
Honestly, with what we started with, that was infinitely better. That was still wasn't good because there's still puns.
Yeah,
but
say we're setting the bar pretty low, dude.
But
yeah, what was it? I saw on Reddit a thing like, if you had to fight an exact clone of yourself to the death, how would you manage to kill yourself? I thought that was kind of an interesting one.
Wait, so do we both have weapons?
Presumably, you're like whatever you would have available to you, your clone would have available to them.
Double suicide.
Double suicide. All right, you know what? Nobody else is going to come up with anything else. I that wins.
Wait, but who actually wins in that? Like, is it me or my clone? Like, if we both commit suicide at the exact same time, who wins?
I think you both win. It's like a tie. And then actually, probably society at large. Just
yeah. I think the whole world would win.
That's fair.
Yeah! Oh man.
Admit it, dude. You love doing that now.
I'm just doing like, I'm so tired in like a food coma because we had the corned beef and cabbage. Fuck yeah, dude.
Gross.
Oh fuck, I love that shit, man.
I mean, it's just basically like a brisket. So.
Sure, you got to boil it for like 6 hours, but man, it fucking turns out great.
Oh, I didn't boil it. I just cooked it in the oven. Like, just put it in a pan with like the seasonings, and then fucking cover it like halfway up with water, and cover the pan in tinfoil. Bake it for like 3.5 hours.
That shit
came out like tender enough to cut it with a fork, man.
Make it tender. I have to try that.
Yeah, and it was a total of about 4 pounds, 4 or 5 pounds of corned beef, 2 like 2.5 pound cuts or so. So it came out pretty fucking tasty.
I was gonna get it a few days ago, but then for whatever reason, I didn't get the corned beef, and then I got it around noon. And dude, the first 3 fucking stores I went to, actually every fucking store I went to until I got to Walmart, was fucking out of that shit. Which again, not surprising. Even in Arizona, apparently St. Patrick's Day is a big thing.
Right, it's an excuse to eat like a good cut of beef if you cook it right. Like, it's a good cut. Drink a lot of beer, right? That's pretty much the whole point.
Yeah, you can piss and shit green.
Another thing that nobody does in the world but us.
Yep, I don't think they do that in actual.
Of course, Irish. They don't. They don't even know what the fuck we're doing.
And they're like, why do they dress like leprechauns and fucking get drunk? I don't understand.
Well, just like, what do you think Mexicans think when people celebrate Cinco de Mayo, whatever? They're like, what the fuck are you celebrating that for? Mexico doesn't celebrate that.
It's just another excuse to drink beer, man. It's just like, instead of fucking Guinness, it's Corona.
Mm.
It's all about that. It's crazy in California, man. I don't know about like Florida, but it's fucking insane on Cinco de Mayo. There's like people driving around with what do you call it? Like these giant fucking like Mexican flags on the back of their car. It's like rednecks, but with Mexican flags.
Yeah, all that grosses me out. I mean, I used to have somewhat of Mexican pride and stuff, but I was never one to be flashing a Mexican flag, you know. At least not unless I had an American flag next to it, you know.
Oh, who cares though? I mean, they're just fucking. It's just an excuse to get fucking fucked up. Like, they just want to go out and get drunk. Like, go for it, man. I don't think the people fucking with the Irish 4-leaf clover shit are really fucking Irish, man.
Like, honestly, I look at it this way: most holidays at this point are essentially the exact same as the execution of Ted Bundy. It's a bunch of people who weren't around when the actual events happened, going out to fucking celebrate, get drunk, but none of them were even born around the same time those events happened. But they all want to celebrate and get drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, how does that?
Holidays are exactly like the execution of Ted Bundy.
Don't question it.
Wait,
dude,
but other people were
don't
there when Ted Bundy was killed. I mean, the people were there. That makes no sense.
What people? What are you talking about?
The people who witnessed the execution. I mean, they were around.
Yeah,
so
no, I'm talking about the thousands and thousands of people who were hanging out outside the prison, fucking with kegs.
Like
that were in their 20s when like at the time they were in their 20s. Ted Bundy got executed 33 years after the murders. They weren't even alive at the time of the murders.
Yeah.
And they were out there with kegs celebrating his fucking with fucking flags and t-shirts saying "Burn Bundy, burn." They had zero connection to the murderer, the murders, or anything else. But they wanted a reason to go out and party, so they went to a fucking execution with kegs.
That sounds like fun.
Like it's the exact same thing as our fucking holidays, dude. Like zero people, like all of the people that have any connection to the events of the holiday have been dead for hundreds of fucking years, and it's just an excuse to go out and drink, and that's fine, as long as we acknowledge that fact.
Yeah, it's like Christmas is. I don't think Christmas is an excuse to drink. I think the drinking just happens because you're exposed to your family.
That I was about to say. Like I don't know if Christmas is an excuse to drink, but family is an excuse to drink.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my family on Christmas, so I'm absolutely gonna be drunk because I have to put up with them.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm smart. I choose not to. And the story.
Well, that's because your family doesn't love you.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because you molested your daughter, you sick fuck.
How do I have a daughter?
The fuck? Is that a callback to Stench ever?
Yeah.
Man. That is such a fucking bizarre thing to accuse somebody. I don't fucking that whole group on the fucking internet I do not get.
Your kids don't like you. Whose kids like their fucking parents, dude?
I just had a conversation with my mom. She was talking about how like the government just needs to print more money so that they can redo all the roads and infrastructure so that we can have like self-driving cars.
Wow.
And I'm like, you realize like you can't just make more money. Like that's not how that works. Like you need asphalt to fucking build the roads.
Yeah, that's what they did in yeah, maybe she should look up how they did that in Germany after World War One.
What do you mean
how that turned out?
Just print more money? But we literally can.
No, okay, yeah. We printed a bunch of more money. Now it's $10 million for a loaf of bread. Bring your fucking wheelbarrow full of fucking money.
But we can print more money though.
Yeah, and each dollar that's valuable.
But let's print more money though. But why can't we print more money?
Why? You know, we can. It's just not going to change the value of anything, like the real value versus the perceived value.
We should just tax the hell out of the tippy tops.
The tippy tops, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Like that one guy said, like somebody has to pay for that. Like that doesn't just you can't just create value out of nothing. Actually, no, I take that back because we have politicians.
Well,
and we have religion, so
and religion, yeah. So I can't really say that that's true. I withdraw that statement. You know what? We need to start a church, guys. We'll be like the 4 founding members of some sort of church.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who do they worship?
Can we call it the 4 Fat Faggots Church?
The 4 Fat Faggots Church? I love it, dude.
I'm okay with that.
Can our holy figure be like Joseph Mengele or something?
I'm cool with that.
We got like 300 years old, so that way the bullshit will seem more believable. No, this for centuries, man. We just rediscovered it, and don't have any proof of its origins.
Yeah,
it worked for Mormonism.
You know, trapping like a homeless guy in a fucking metal barrel and lighting a fire under it's not torture. That's just one of our holy events.
That sounds a whole lot like Shinrikyo, dude.
I don't know who that is.
It was a cult.
Oh, so somebody's already done it? Like I'm just fucking joking around and somebody fucking did that shit? God damn it.
Talking about the fucking, what are they, Buddhists? The ones that would light themselves on fire at airports?
If we can convince a lot of people to light themselves on fire, that's pretty fucking good, I think, really. I mean, technically it's evil or something like that, but I mean, it takes a lot of work.
I mean, if you have to call it technically evil, I don't know if it's evil.
Well, I mean, we're not lighting them on fire, so it's not really evil, right? I mean, if they're doing it to themselves, you can't really blame us. Damn it, it's not coming. I was waiting for that, yeah, but it wasn't coming.
How did those fucking monks manage? How do you burn yourself to death and just fucking sit there?
Very carefully.
Discipline, man. Good for them.
Fucking Asians, man. They're really good at like, oh, fucking I'm Rick types. Yeah, in the chat. There you go. Thank you. They're really good at math, and they're really good at like putting up with physical pain. Like an Asian thing, I think.
No, they're terrified of fire, or at least the Japanese are, dude.
Fire.
That's why flamethrowers were so effective.
I just pictured Japanese people like fucking Frankenstein. You let a match, fire, bam! They're fucking running.
No, fire.
like they don't cook food in Japan because they're terrified of fire. Oh man, that's why sushi is so popular.
What? Tibet's monks are setting themselves on fire again? What the? Wow, this is from 2015. So it's the Tibetan monks. Anti-Chinese protests.
You know, I think if somebody wants to light themselves on fire, you should let them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, although it kind of loses its value after, like the first few times. But yeah, if you keep doing it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, another one's burned themselves to death. Like you get, I don't know how they can do it, dude. But holy fuck!
Oh yeah, it's like little kids that throw temper tantrums. You know, like you don't want to like give them the attention where they'll keep doing it. So you just like ignore them when they light themselves on. Just stop paying attention when they light themselves on fire. They'll stop doing it.
Okay.
Or there won't be any left. Either way, it's like a win-win, though. You know. I wonder if they scream like a lot.
I didn't realize how enormous Tibet was, though. I thought Tibet was like a small region or whatever, And
oh no, it's a big ass country.
It's not a country. It's not a country.
Okay,
yeah, now it's what, a province? It's a province of China now, or has been
free Tibet.
50-something years.
That's all I know.
Well, Tibet is almost a quarter of the size of China, so Tibet is fucking enormous.
Yeah, and yet there's only like 10,000 people that live there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that small, but there's very sparsely populated because it's all fucking mountains, like fucking ridiculously huge mountains.
Yeah, I imagine there's probably like a lot of resources for mining and whatnot. That's why the Chinese people are the China's like, oh, we're not giving that up.
Well, I mean, still, who would want to fucking get rid of a giant portion of land,
It would depend on if it has some sort of like financial value, because otherwise, why would you care?
Because it's territory.
Dude, China wants to pick the next Dalai Lama.
China wants to pick the next Dalai Lama.
Yeah, they claim it's their right now to pick the next Dalai Lama. And that's why this Dalai Lama is like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to reincarnate this time. They're like, nope, we're just going to name another Dalai Lama when you die. Apparently, whoever the second in charge guy is, like whenever he got picked, the Chinese people, the Chinese authorities immediately kidnapped him and fucking named some other dude in his place.
Like,
kind of messed up.
Is the Dalai Lama important to a lot of people? I honestly don't know. Like, I just know of the Dalai Lama. I don't know. Like,
well, he's the Pope. I mean, he's their Pope. I mean, of course, he's a very important person.
So okay, so then I guess that would give China like a lot of power over like a group of people, like religious people or something. I mean, because
over Tibet.
It seems like China naming like the Dalai Lama isn't really going to matter because no one's going to have any respect for it. Like are people going to be like, well, China named the Dalai Lama and we don't think it's actually him, but he's got the title. Yeah, so I guess I got to believe.
Yeah, this guy didn't pick out the right walking cane or eyeglasses.
Or whatever other nonsense they fucking come up with. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know how they do that, right? Like they fucking, whenever the Dalai Lama dies, he like gives some hint where the next one's supposed to be born. They go to that place and they find whatever kid's potentially him, and they put out a bunch of shit. And a couple of the items are stuff that the previous Dalai Lama had. So if that kid recognizes them or gets lucky and picks them, really, then he's the Dalai Lama.
You know what? Fuck Tibet. Like, I don't think Tibet needs to be free. They're pretty fucking dumb. Like, I don't really have a lot of sympathy for them anymore. Kind of feel like maybe China's right.
Yeah, it'd be funny if they're like, all right, I'm pretty sure this kid will work. Just do it under your breath, like eyeglasses.
Are you sure those are the right glasses? To the right, you fucking idiot. I assume they put out more than one pair of glasses, right?
And getting warmer. Yeah, I don't know. Seems pretty crazy.
That is pretty insane, man. And that's how they choose who. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways you could choose people. I guess that's not the worst way. Because essentially you're just picking some random
darts over your shoulder. Yeah, throwing darts over your shoulder at a dartboard.
You get like 20 people and like spray bullets around, and if any of them survive, that guy's in charge.
Now let's at least make it lawn darts. I mean, like if we're gonna be picking something with some real stakes to it, let's make it lawn darts. So if somebody dies, yeah, it's for real.
Yeah, if this dart hits you in the foot and stabs you, you're the next Dalai Lama. Let's do it by bingo. Whoever wins this bingo game, you're the fucking Dalai Lama.
If you're the true reincarnation of the last Dalai Lama, you'll have picked the correct bingo card, sir.
If you laugh and giggle when they call 069, you're the next Dalai
Lama. Oh, man. What would they do if it was some chick that got picked? Is it like can it be a lady or a dude, or is it only a dude?
It's always a dude, you jackass.
I'm just curious, man. Like, what if a little girl picked the right glasses or something?
Then she would just be a girl. That's about it.
probably burn her at the stake as a fucking.
Jesus, man, they need feminism over in Tibet. That'll fix them.
Yeah, why aren't the feminists on that? Why aren't they bitching about the Dalai Lama always being a dude?
Well, why aren't they don't bitch about the Pope?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I want to see a fucking female Pope. I think that's something we need to make happen.
Even just a priest, man.
Oh, I don't know. Rick says there's some lady on Fox News with a giant forehead. I don't really like. I'm sure it's entertaining. I don't know where I'd find that though. At least online, I don't know. Like, what channel is Fox even?
You say Fox News or just Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an answer.
Let's see.
How's your day today? Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm not seeing a lady on Fox News' live stream. It's just a couple of old dudes. Man, that dude is way too big for that chair.
You know, he posted that like 20 minutes ago, right?
Oh, was it? It just showed up on my screen. My bad. Yeah, I don't see anywhere for me to like scale, but or scroll back in there.
Okay, at least Rick found her name, whatever the fuck.
I'm curious now because he seems like very happy about this giant four-headed woman.
Is it like Tyra Banks big, or what are we talking?
I like that he found her name but didn't put her name in the chat.
Just type I found her name and not put the name. Oh, I got her name. I'm not gonna type it in, but I got it.
Oh, you got the name.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Somebody told me this lady's name. No, I know what you were doing. I'm just. I don't ruin the joke somehow. It's not fun, right?
Was it fun to begin with?
Yay! Yes, of course. It's always fun. This is the best show on the internet, man.
I mean, sure, we're not like PewDiePie who inspires people to gun down fucking people in mosques, but you know, all right.
All right, Katrina Pearson. Yeah, that whole thing was fucking like. Have you read any of that dude's fucking manifesto?
I haven't, but I've heard enough to understand that that's not, you know, that the dude just kind of hated everyone and everything, and it was essentially a fucking joke, I guess.
His whole thing was just to create as much controversy as possible in the U.S. So he intentionally figured out like what stuff is he gonna like say and not, and everybody just kind of ran with it, like did exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, they latched onto the subject PewDiePie or whatever and ignored everything else that he fucking said, which was essentially hitting everyone everywhere.
Did exactly what he wanted. Yeah, I mean it was a shitty fucking thing that happened, but yeah. So this is the lady with the huge forehead.
Damn, that is pretty fucking. That is even worse than Tyra Banks. Wow. It's like she's wearing a hairpiece, but it slid back like 4 inches.
Yeah, it is a lot of forehead. It's not very proportional.
She fucking going through chemo?
Wow. Cancer is always funny.
I got this wig from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It doesn't fit quite right because it's for kids, but
this lady's got a lot of forehead too.
Dude. She's like, yeah, I know.
You know what? Her hair being down like that kind of hides it a little bit because I honestly didn't really like notice until people were pointing it out.
Notice it on the right side. This would be her left side, but
her left,
it makes it less pronounced. I would imagine like if she had her hair pulled back, it looks fucking insane, dude. Like, lady, you're never allowed to have your hair up.
Oh, maybe she had her hair up on Fox or something today. And that's how it was so easy to see.
She should use that spray in a can thing. Cover that little area on the left side there.
Oh, the fucking... That always looked like awesome to me in the fucking commercials when I was a little kid. Watched the late night fucking commercials and the spray on hair.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way can it look, because it actually looks like it kind of works.
Oh, and then they'd fucking comb it. Like they'd spray on the fake hair, wait a few minutes, and then comb that shit.
Did they?
Well, at least the commercials I saw, they always did.
I don't know.
Are we really talking about this?
I mean, they're a couple years away from it. Just let them.
We're not as bald as
let them have this.
Yeah,
they need this.
My son's dad was bald, but man, still going strong.
Oh yeah, I'm partially bald. I just fucking shave my head every couple of weeks, so it never grows very long. Right. Looks way better than trying to fucking put like a wig or spray fake hair or any of that shit. Like, what else? What do you can get like the fucking implants where they take hair and fucking like stab it into your head or some shit?
Yeah, they pull it like off the back part of your head and just stab it right into your scalp.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't see a point in that. Like, fucking, you lose your hair, lose your hair. Like, fucking whatever.
I mean, like, I kind of want you to do that, though. I just want you to get used to being stabbed a whole lot of times.
Yeah, we're gonna do this hair thing.
We're never gonna meet in real life, Dayton. That's the whole point. That's why this is fun.
Goes hair plugs, acupuncture, and then I'm gonna actually stab you with a knife.
Yeah,
you gotta work up to it, dude.
Gotta work up to it.
Maybe working a paper cut in there somewhere, but ultimately it's you getting stabbed with a knife.
A lot of times.
A lot.
I just want to stab you a little.
We're gonna start with the least deadly and work our way up to the most deadly stabby spots to maximize.
There you go. No, see, this is why I'm never going to actually meet Satan in real life. That's the way to go.
That's your safe.
It's like whenever you're playing online video games and you meet people and they're like, "Oh, I'm from that same area. Like, let's never meet." That's cool.
I'm lying. I'm from the other side of the country.
Pussy.
What a bitch doesn't want to get stabbed. Fucking
yeah, I know.
What kind of pussy doesn't want to get fucking stabbed?
Think of the street cred.
Oh man.
Yeah, okay. Honestly though, like think of all the fucking street creds you'll get on Sea of Thieves.
Oh, if I fucking met somebody and got stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm not really worried about what the people in Sea of Thieves think of me. Not something that keeps me up at night.
Pussy.
Oh man. I'm sure there's people you want to stab more than me though.
Nope.
I mean, honestly, everybody.
You just want to stab everybody?
Yeah.
How have you not gotten in the news yet, man?
I don't get caught.
Yeah, he hasn't punched enough junior high kids yet.
No, see, like, there's a reason. Like, I only confess to my crimes on this channel because I know no one will ever listen to it.
Mm.
that's not an unfair point. I mean, that is.
So it's like almost like confessing in church, dude, without having to actually go to church.
Well, I mean, like, okay, it's a little bit better than at church because at least at church, there's two criminals at church. There's only one in this conversation.
Yeah, you don't really want to go talk to some weird, creepy child molester and have him be like,
yeah, I didn't know where I was going to take that joke when I started that, but I had to finish it because I started the joke and I was like, I don't know where to go from here. Fuck.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. I had a feeling that was.
There's something here. Hopefully, I'll get it by the end of the sentence.
It's like I'm gonna just start talking and hopefully some funny words come out.
Is that like the whole? We should just call this instead of Chatterbox. I'm gonna start talking and hopefully funny words come out. Show. I like that.
It's like improv, but much worse.
That's much worse. Oh, fucking J.K. Rowling has decided to come out with her latest push to get more attention on her stuff.
Thing is that like this one isn't even new. Like she said this shit like 3 years ago, and everyone just like
oh, did she?
It just got memory hold. Like everyone forgot that she already made Grindelwald and Dumbledore like lovers.
Oh, really? So they already talked about that shit? I didn't.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never paid any attention to any of that because I just
she
didn't
started talking about that in between the first Fantastic Beasts and the second Fantastic Beasts movies.
Oh, okay. I don't gotcha.
Prior, like it was like immediately after the first movie, like long before like the hype for the second one was out. But because Grindelwald was going to be like a big character in the second one.
And who is that? I don't fucking even know I don't know these characters.
It's from the Harry Potter world.
Right.
Grindelwald was like the big bad prior to Voldemort.
Wait, did they show that guy?
And the original Harry Potter movies? No.
Yeah.
But
oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's the newest movie that came out. Was the
they did mention him a couple of times in some of the books, but only as like he was a big bad they don't really mention anything of like him and any character development, any nothing. Like it's just that he was somebody that Voldemort looked up to, yada yada yada, some other stupid shit, and that he's been an Azkaban for fucking years and years and years.
Yeah, and then they cast Johnny Depp, and that whole mess blew up in their face for like a week before they're like, wait, you mean the lady was abusing him? Like, for that whole thing turned around to Amber Heard or whatever it is.
Like, the weirdest thing about that story is like everyone was like, yeah, I didn't believe this from the start. I've always supported Johnny. Like, I don't wait, when did this happen? Like, I've never heard you say anything about the situation fucking ever. You goddamn liar.
I called it when that first came out that it was bullshit, but that's only because I paid attention to what's his name? Doug Stanhope.
I didn't. I
Doug Stanhope
honestly
talked about it because he was like, he's friends with Johnny Depp.
I didn't even hear about the story until it came out that Amber Heard was the one that was beating the shit out of Johnny Depp.
Yeah. So like I said, the only reason I heard any of it was I heard it from Stanhope's podcast. So when it first was being talked about, and I don't know that it really ever made that big a news, to be honest.
Well, what did Stanhope say? Like, he actually saw shit happening, or just that he thought it was bullshit?
Well, he'd known Johnny Depp for years, and he's like, no, this lady's absolutely like trying to fucking take him for as much money as she can. She's a terrible person. She's abusive. All that other stuff. Like, he basically was just like, I know exactly what's going on. I'm friends with the guy, and this is total like what happened. And I'm like, Stanhope doesn't seem like the kind of guy who gives enough shit to lie about anything. Like, he just happy to do his drugs and do his comedy and fucking doesn't really care.
He lives in southern Arizona in fucking Bisbee, a little fucking shit town like the border.
Because he found a place where no one to fuck with him.
Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude. Yeah, Stanhope's he's a fucking lunatic, dude.
Which is why he's entertaining. If you listen to his podcast,
I fucking love him. Yeah. You ever fucking hear the story about his mom dying or committing suicide or whatever? Where they're fucking, she essentially wanted them to sit around and roast her until she dies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she took all the fucking pills and stuff. And then they were like, we can't put that out in the book until like the statute of limitations has run out and we don't have to worry about going to prison.
Like his line, he's like, I can prove that there's life after death because my mom bought all this shit from the fucking Sky Mall catalog 2 days after she died. He basically used her fucking credit card to buy a bunch of shit. Oh, fuck.
Apparently, depending on the state, credit card debt is inheritable.
I'm guessing it's not in Arizona then.
It isn't.
I fucking know it is in Texas.
It is in Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Credit card debt is inheritable.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, my friend got married, and his wife had like $10,000 in credit card debt when they got married, and like 15 when they got divorced, and he ended up with $7,500 of the debt. Like, he ended up having to take half the debt on, even though none of it was his. Like, he didn't spend any of that fucking money on her credit cards. And that's California, baby.
What about did she die? Or
no, they got divorced, man. Fucking divorced. He ended up walking away with half the fucking credit card debt. She didn't get any money because they didn't have any, but she fucking she gave him half her fucking credit card debt in the fucking divorce.
500.
Essentially, yeah, more or less. Even though, like I can understand if they were saying like all the debt after you guys got married, you have to split. Like, you each owe half of that or something. But like, even the $10,000 that she owed before they got married, and she had all the debt because she was using credit cards to go to college. Like, that's essentially like what was going on. I'm not sure
why any dudes fucking get married nowadays, dude.
Huh?
I don't know why anyone fucking gets married nowadays, dude. Well, dudes especially, but.
So it's not just death. You can actually inherit it from the fucking, like, your ex. in some areas too, apparently.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's fucking insane. Like how do you put the debt from fucking somebody's credit card onto like their kid who had nothing to do with it?
Yeah, that is pretty fucking nuts, dude.
I mean, granted, like I ended up still ahead, but yeah, like I had to pay like $8,000 in credit card debt from him.
Like out of your own money, or was it out of his estate?
I mean, it was out of his estate still, but like it was essentially like there was money in his bank account, there was money in from some annuities that essentially weren't even his because my dad didn't have fucking shit. He was living off his mom towards the end. Like for the last like 5-6 years of his life, he was living off his mom.
Okay.
Yeah, because like he had put her in a home, and he was living off of her money.
Wow, your dad sounds like an awesome dude.
Oh, he was a fucking crack. He was a piece of shit, dude. Like father, like son. But no, but anyway, yeah. So and like 3 months, yeah, like the 5 months leading up to the 3 months prior to him dying, he spent $52,000 of her money.
Wow.
Damn,
and pawned off like 6 different fucking instruments, 2 of which were brand fucking new. Pawned off a TV, a bunch of stereo equipment, pawned off a whole bunch of shit. So not only did he spend $52,000, he also fucking pawned off at least like fucking 10 grand worth of shit. And then fucking died like a fucking prick.
Man. Well, you know what? If you were going to stab somebody, you should have got him before you fucking spent all that money.
Right?
That would have just made fiscal sense. Be like, look, Your Honor, I know I stabbed him to death, but like, if you look at what he was trying to,
he was spending my inheritance. Fuck that guy.
I mean, it was fiscally required homicide.
It was fiscal self-defense.
Yeah. God, all the fucking people that have like raccoons as pets blows my mind.
Oh yeah, I want one.
But they're not like fucking. They're not domesticated. They're just gonna go fucking crazy at some point.
They're mean little fuckers.
Well, I assume that's why you want one.
Yeah, because I want to sick it on my neighbors. just leave it outside at night and sit there, poke it with the fucking stick until it decides it just wants to murder something. Let it out the cage, and just be like, all right, there's the neighbors. Go ahead.
Just point the cage right at their fucking house. Get out of here.
You have watched way too much Guardians of the Galaxy, sir. You cannot give your fucking raccoon a 12 gauge. Send them over to the neighbor's house.
I don't know. They kind of have little hands, dude. You can give them a little tiny handgun, dude. A Derringer, maybe.
Now I'm honestly curious if you could teach a raccoon to shoot like a tiny little pistol.
Oh my god, you're a fucking moron.
I don't want to see if that's possible.
You can teach a fucking monkey to shoot.
You can teach a monkey to shoot? That's fucking cool.
You can teach a monkey to shoot a fucking .22 rifle.
I want a monkey that shoots a fucking .22 rifle. Like, not anywhere near me. Like, I'd like to have it somewhere preferably out of range of the fucking rifle. Oh my god, dude, that's fucking awesome. John Doe says, stand your tax bracket.
I don't even know what that means.
Like, never mind. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. Gaming. It was a white people joke.
Okay.
Oh, damn, dude. Have you seen that guy that does all the 5 things about white people thing? Like 5 things I learned from my white friend, or 5 things I learned about like archery from a white guy.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, fucking Nick, that guy is hilarious.
Yes, thank you for saying something was hilarious and then not giving us any details about why it was fucking funny. That is fantastic fucking podcast quality, my friend. You're as good as fucking Stanhope and Merritt. Oh my god.
Yeah, come on, dude. It was a stabby story.
Let's fucking say his name. All right, look, the channel on YouTube is Josh Prey. He's like there's like comedic little bits. They're like little 5-minute videos about why white people are fucking weird.
It was a stabby story, man. You can't make him give an ending to his fucking story.
He goes fishing with his white friend, and he's like, it turns out like white people don't fucking eat when they go fishing. He's like, I didn't know this beforehand, and I kind of wish I'd known. I'd have brought a sandwich. Apparently, white people just show up with fucking beer and water, and then fucking that's it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, black people eat while they fish?
No, that's what he's saying. They don't. Apparently, you're supposed to eat what you catch, but I don't know how you're supposed to cook a fish on a fucking boat. So,
I mean, you can. Like, there are some boats that have little fucking grills you can put in.
Possible.
Like a lot of pontoon boats will have like a little built-in fucking grill on them, so you can actually cook what you catch.
I've never heard of that. Of course, then again, I'm not a fishing guy, so.
Well, I mean, neither am I. Like, I enjoy the drinking part of fishing, but I don't actually enjoy the fishing part of fishing. I just want to go out and sit by a fucking river or sit on a boat and just drink. Like that's my idea of fishing. I don't want to catch any fish because then I have to do shit. Like I don't want to do shit while I'm fucking hammered.
I don't know. I like.
I mean, that's what I was fishing.
Huh?
Who?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good story.
I'm lost.
All right.
Shocking.
Fucking white people, man.
I like that he's talking about the fucking. He had a white dude take him shooting arrows. He's like, apparently you all know how to fucking you're like fucking Hawkeye and shit. Apparently the dude he went with a fucking prepper who was like making his own fucking bow and arrows, like just chipping rock fucking arrowheads and tying them off with fucking vines and shit. That sounds interesting. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Preppers, but some of the people on the Preppers go a little fucking nuts.
You don't say.
Yeah, like fucking
people that think the end of the world is coming on Tuesday are crazy. Nah.
I mean, you gotta watch some of the prepping, like food storage things. Like they just put giant fucking buckets of rice and beans away.
I mean, like that's still honestly like I have seen stuff like that though, but that's still not any more fucking crazy than the insane couponing people.
Oh yeah, the couponing people are pretty fucking fun.
Like that will go and collect like 17 years worth of food just because they only had to pay for it for like $1, and they won't eat any of it. Like 90% of it, like even like the non-perishable stuff, will fucking go bad before they get a chance to get around to eating it. Like it's canned food, and it'll still go bad before you get a chance to fucking eat it. You stupid bitch! What are you doing? How are you going to eat 17,000 cans of fucking peaches?
Carefully. Well, you don't want to get your mouth cut on the lid, right? You don't want to cut your mouth on the lid of the can.
Oh man, you should have quit while you're behind, dude. That was going nowhere.
I don't know, man. None of my jokes go anywhere. That's the whole point, right?
I'm not even paying attention.
Are you ever though?
No.
You're sitting there daydreaming about dicks the entire goddamn time for every single one of these streams.
Pretty much, you're right about that.
Yeah.
I mean, dicks are way more entertaining than anything you guys ever done here.
Okay, hold on, wait. I will not allow you to say that. Like I'm not a fucking dick, all right?
Yeah, but you've never entertained me.
I think I'm the only dick that hasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Twa, you just got to get in your car, drive to Texas, and like I don't know, like I guess you guys would exchange blowjobs or something. I don't know how that works.
How the fuck are you roping me into this fucking nonsense, dude?
And why is you roping? Wait! Why are you roping Sadie with this?
Yeah, like, how am I involved in this now?
Yeah, no shit.
I thought you were always talking about how gaming was going to blow you or something, or maybe that was you were trying to get gaming to blow Daytwa.
Yeah, I was trying to get gaming to blow Daytwa.
I may have been up for a really long time last night playing video games, so.
And I'm not in Texas, right?
Oh yeah, he's a Florida man.
No, bitch. I'm still a Texan, but I live in Florida.
He's a Florida man.
No, I'm not.
Oh man. Yeah, there's like the Sea of Thieves that you guys love so much. Gold double experience weekend, so I was playing until like 7 a.m.
That is so fascinating.
Honestly, the fucking game I play on mobile was doing the same thing. Like it was 50% extra gold for the weekends. I've been playing it like fucking crazy, dude. You got
to earn that cash. Not real cash, because then it would actually matter. But
well, no, like they also had like an event going where like the random drops that you can get just for playing the game, they were increased, and 2, you could get the premium currency from the drops. Like, so you were getting like the
shit.
Yeah, so I ended up getting like fucking $80 worth of the premium currency just for
nice.
I had a shit ton of fucking like refills on my like arena challenges and stuff to just sit there and burn
what
through.
Game?
Animation Throwdown.
Oh, okay.
It's a stupid fucking card game, but I started playing it a long ass time ago with a couple of friends, and then I got fucking addicted. And now I've actually spent fucking money on this game now.
I'm still. I think the weirdest part about that, I'm kind of surprised that you have friends.
I used to. I honestly, like, somebody texted me today, and like it was a number I didn't recognize, talking about my sister died yesterday. I was like, I don't care. I don't know who it is. I don't have very many friends with sisters, so if I lose one, it'll be fine.
I would have assumed you would think of like potential victims.
No, so when I was younger, I had a lot of actually like really close friends. Like I had never within the same fucking friend group, because like I would have one friend who had other friends, and I was really good friends with that guy, but all his friends hated me. And I would have another friend the exact same way. Like I'd have a bunch of really close friends, but I couldn't hang out with a bunch of people because all of their friends always fucking hated me. But like I said, I had a bunch of those. And as I got older, I had like maybe 2 or 3 friends, and then a shit ton of drinking buddies is essentially what I had. And now I just quit hanging out with them, and now I just have you.
Oh God, that's wow. And you haven't killed yourself? Why?
Oh, I have to wait till my granny dies first.
Oh, okay.
Like essentially, like what I'm gonna do is like as soon as she dies, I'm blowing every bit of money that I get from her, and then fucking offing myself. I'm just done. I quit. I won't be here no more.
OPGG easy.
No, dude, my suicide note is gonna be GGEZ. Get it right.
I added OP. I'm sorry.
Chondo says, "Don't worry, your current friends think the same of you today."
That's
she
fair.
doesn't have friends.
Let's call them acquaintances.
Not even.
I just call them 3 fat faggots.
Mm.
Three fat faggots and my pretty man.
All right, who's the pretty man then? I'm curious.
he's my duo partner in League. Like, honestly, this man is very, very pretty. Like, he is a very pretty man.
So he definitely should not go to prison. That would not work out well.
Ever.
Be like, dude, never, don't speed, don't fucking turn without a signal. Just whatever you do, don't.
Like, on gaming, like you've seen what Lyman looks like. He's a.
No, I haven't.
That dude is a fucking snack and a half.
Again, I don't know who. I've never seen Lineman. I don't know what you're
really
talking
like.
about.
Not even okay. Whatever. I fuck it then. I was trying to get someone to fucking co-sign how pretty my pretty man was, but now he don't want to fucking co-sign, so that's fine. I'll just sit here and drink quietly like I'm not.
I'm assuming you tell him
right now.
I'm assuming you tell the guy like himself, like you're. Oh God, why? I'm assuming you tell him he's your pretty man.
Oh yeah.
Naturally.
So this is the oh God, why? Somebody made like scrambled eggs and a pancake and yogurt and something in that water and like all green for like their breakfast.
Let me open up the stream.
Unappetizing.
I'm on the laptop right now, and the headset is connected to the. What the fuck is that?
Very unappetizing. That was why I was like, oh God, why?
That honestly, that looks like a fucking baby got just hung over the plate for too long.
Yeah.
that just looks like fucking green and soft and mushy. No. Mm-mm.
Yep. That's why I said, oh God, why? Like, no.
I used to have this really fun St. Paddy's Day tradition though. Is
essentially like, blind drunk and passing out?
No, that was the second part of the night.
Okay.
But the first part of the night is essentially like when I was like fucking 19, I think, like 19 or 20. Like I had a party that I was planning to go to, and my friends kind of just fucking bailed on me. Like everyone just went and did their own fucking thing. Like we all had plans to go out and do something as a group, and everyone just went off and did their own fucking separate thing. So I was like, well, I'm still going out fucking partying. Fuck this shit. And I didn't know where any party was. So I was like, all right, well, since we're not doing that, I'm just going to go find a fucking party. So I went and took my 2 bottles of fucking liquor with me and went and found a fucking house party. Didn't know a single fucking person there. I was like, yeah, I'm friends with Sarah. There's nobody named Sarah here. Yeah, but I got liquor. Okay, cool.
Come on,
yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I just went out and hung out with those fuckers, and that was like for like 4 or 5 fucking years. That was my St. Paddy's Day tradition, was just to go get a couple of bottles of liquor and go find a random house party in a neighborhood I didn't fucking know. That was my tradition, and it was the fucking shit.
Yeah, as long as you bring more than you're gonna drink, like they don't give a shit.
Or if it appears that you brought more than you can drink.
Yeah, I should say that's possible. Yeah. More if it looks like you brought more than you're going to drink.
Yeah. Like, look, I brought a 12-pack. I'm going to drink at least a case, but look, I got a 12-pack.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I was waiting for the next bit. I was like, oh, I'm not sure what's happening here.
Oh man. Yeah, that's my fault. I didn't really prepare as much as I usually do.
Let's see. Hold on. The other shows, are you having things prepared?
I usually have a bunch of articles set out. Apparently, let's see. Here we go. Apparently, Trump threatened Saturday Night Live with a federal investigation because they were mocking him.
What?
Trump is a fucking pussy, dude.
Can't be that thin skin, can he? Wait, what website is this? Is this real?
Yahoo. I saw something from fucking Babylon, the fake one, the Babylon Bee or whatever, that had Bernie Sanders. Like he spent like hours at a fucking Olive Garden just eating all the free breadsticks. Oh, that was pretty fucking good. I think he was making a joke about the FCC looking into it because they have all this time to just do nothing but make fun of him, essentially.
So yeah, it was a joke, dude.
I honestly, really, day 12. As many times as he's fucking taking shots at Saturday Night Live, granted, yeah, they swing really fucking hard to the right without any fucking shit to the left. Fine, I get that, yeah, but the sitting president sits there and gets on Twitter. This show doesn't like me. They're fucking mean. Oh my god. Really?
I can't see him going that far. Dude's actually gonna fucking have him investigated. That's fucking insane.
Trump is a pussy, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just couldn't imagine him going that far with it. That's fucking.
Like I think what it is, like there is an ego to skin ratio, and like your skin stays the same like fucking volume, right? But when your ego keeps getting bigger, your skin just keeps getting thinner and thinner because the fucking surface areas just keeps getting smaller. See how this fucking works? Right? Fucking ego to skin ratio. That's not fucking crazy. I'm a genius. I'm the voice of a generation.
Yeah, well, again, most of the time, anybody, arrogance and insecurity fucking go hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anybody who presents a narcissistic or arrogant is somebody that's incredibly insecure, dude. Almost without fucking exception. So I guess I can see it. I just can't imagine them actually I don't know. That's such a fucking fuck. I don't know what the fucking word is for it, but it's a pretty egregious abuse of power, I guess.
I think the funny part about it is that Trump has managed to make like everything about like stupid shit he says on Twitter to the point where the news just looks like the mean girls in high school who are always gossiping. You know what I mean? Like, because it seems like part of the strategy. Like, I think it's dumb to fucking tweet that shit out about Saturday Night Live. Like, fucking, like, what are you going to use the FCC to investigate people because they made a joke? I mean, granted, you could go for false advertising. Saturday Night Live isn't really a comedy show and hasn't been for years, but.
Right. I used to fucking love that show for a long fucking time, too.
Well, they haven't been funny for years, but
honestly,
it's still kind of dumb as the president to be like, yeah, we're gonna fucking investigate him.
Whenever fucking like Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader and all of them left the show, I was kind of done. Like they like that little era, like that 3 or 4 year era where fucking Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, like Jimmy Fallon, fucking Tina, like even the ones that are fucking insufferable now. But like fucking Seth Meyers, like when they were on the show, it was actually really fucking good. They're insufferable cunts now.
Yeah.
But it was like those were funny years of SNL. Now it's just fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, again, I think back then they were, being funny was still the priority instead of fucking ideology.
Mm-hmm.
Once comedy takes a back seat to your fucking ideology, it's just not going to be fucking funny anymore, dude. That's why, again, most fucking comics now are just do the fucking Trump bad shit. Bad. They're not fucking funny anymore, dude. Because again, that's not their main fucking goal anymore. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sad, man.
Yeah. No, you gotta just go to like the fucking comics that are like putting out their own shit on like YouTube or advertising themselves generally, or at this point, like because they're not getting the mainstream because they're just making jokes. Like they're not talking about like politics and shit. They're just like, here's some funny shit.
Yeah. Or if they are, their goal is to be funny primarily. Again, that's the difference. They can make jokes about fucking Trump, but again. They're way less concerned with being funny than just again.
I think at this point it's just better to watch like comedians that are just telling jokes about random shit and not about politics because it's just too fucking everybody's too much of a little bitch to like take a joke about somebody that they agree with on the political spectrum.
Well, and that goes for the fucking right too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm not trying to say.
Granted, I definitely think it happens a lot less on the right, at least as far as like fucking like comedians and shit are concerned. Like whenever, like if somebody is like obviously doing something for a fucking joke, the right doesn't get as fucking butthurt as the left does in a lot of situations. But like some random fucking lefty says something or does something that legitimately has zero fucking impact on anything fucking what so goddamn ever. Oh my god! The fucking left is losing their fucking mind. See? They want this and they want. Oh my god! How dare they?
Well, and it's like it takes away
Twitter
from
like 14 fucking followers. Calm the fuck down, Glenn Beck.
I thought you were doing Yoda.
The reality of like
Yoda than Glenn Beck.
I don't know why I started doing the Yoda voice. Leave me alone. That's my version of the fucking Russian surfer Mexican.
You pulled a stabby. Oh, God, dude. Just get the shotgun now. It just takes away from like the impact of when you're making like realistic points of like they want to kill babies like as they're being born now. Like that's insane. They're allowing abortion like up until the day before birth or something. Like,
no, it's after the baby's been delivered, dude.
My thing is why the fuck they call a baby a fetus after the baby's already been born? After it's been born, it's no longer a goddamn fetus. What the fuck are they talking about?
I like that the fucking Congress wouldn't make a law to fucking restrict that.
Yeah,
because right now there's no federal law around it, so it's just like you can't make a law that's not fucking down party lines to not murder babies after they've been born.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Okay, I know I just gave birth to that, and it's out of my body. The baby's just not cute enough. So, okay, go ahead and let's do an abortion. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Don't they just basically throw the baby in a bucket and let it die on its own? Like they don't even like end it fast.
No, they still rip it limb from limb and then cut off its head.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a bucket. I am wrong.
Nope. They remove the head, they remove both arms and legs, and then I think they also fucking chop the torso in half too. But which honestly, with the fucking newborn baby, is you can use like fucking forceps or goddamn safety scissors. Like it don't fucking take much, and that's how you do a fucking post birth abortion. They literally just
chop the baby up.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just stab it into that weird soft spot on the head, dude?
Well, because if you do that, then you end up with people like fucking Stabby. Like, why the hell do you think that's his fucking profile picture? Like, he was a failed post-birth abortion. That's why he's so adamant about this.
No, that was the most extreme thing I could think of when I was like, what do people complain about the left for? And I'm like, well, that's probably the most easily like crazy fucking thing to complain about.
I don't know why I brought that up. That shit still creeps me out. That weird soft spot that doesn't go away for like 2 years. Yeah.
That's God's little testing spot. Like, are you a good enough parent not to let your baby's skull get caved in? You know.
Yeah, it literally, legitimately, anytime I would fucking like touch that spot on my kid's head, I'm like, yeah, fucking creep me the fuck out, dude.
Have you ever held like a human brain?
They're delicious.
Oddly enough, no.
They are kind of soft and weird feeling, like a weird sort of jello kind of like, but firmer. I don't know. And anyway, moving on.
What kind of jello?
You're like the fucking lime. You know the really cheap shit you get that doesn't have to be flavor? Refrigerated.
What flavor?
Lime.
I didn't taste the brain. I would have gotten kicked out of class. I mean, granted, I was tempted to bring crackers, but I thought that might be looked down upon as well.
Wait, what? Hold on, what? Why was it? That's not where you put it. That's not where you put that.
You don't do meth with your buttocks, sir?
I mean, only if you're really running low.
I like that this dude had so much meth, he just had some that fucking he lost stuck to his butt. Ronald Morrison. That's close enough to moron. I like that.
Yeah. What is this? Are you doing Florida, man?
No, this is just random shit. Like a hospital staff found a crystal meth rock stuck to this dude's ass. He was a 48-year-old dude admitted to the hospital for fucking for an infection, and the nurse found it when they were removing his underwear. I don't know why the nurse was removing Morrison's underwear. I don't know what that has to do with an infection, but it was going on.
It could have been a butthole infection.
Well, they have to put their normal hospital garments on. You don't fucking think hospital where
you're hospitalized for long enough, they'll just, and it was a Florida man too.
I was gonna say, I think Vero Beach is in Florida.
Yeah.
Better Beach.
Some dude got charged with fucking child abuse for smoking weed in front of his 6-year-old on Facebook Live.
Wow. Where was that?
Hold on. Let me share the. I'll share it so people can see it as well. 2 North Carolina men were arrested for allegedly smoking marijuana in front of a 6-year-old child on Facebook Live. So North Carolina. They're not. At least they're not trying to lie about the smoking weed part. Honestly, like, is that really that bad? Fucking a little bit of weed and fucking
but it's pretty fucking stupid.
It is kind of dumb to be broadcasting it on fucking Facebook. Yeah, granted.
Yeah. I don't feel sorry for that fucking idiot. If you're dumb enough to fucking broadcast, you fucking, you know, it'd be different if it was California or somewhere where fucking.
What state was that?
Virginia,
North Carolina.
Oh, definitely not legal.
Yeah, definitely not legal in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep.
The weird thing about North Carolina is once you get to the coast, the further north you get, like up until you get to like the fucking New England states and shit,
yeah,
the more southern it fucking gets.
Huh, interesting.
Like North Carolina is way more fucking southern than South Carolina. Fucking I'm telling you, once you get to the coast and if you're above Florida, because Florida doesn't count. We don't. That's not part of the South. That could be the fucking Bahamas for all I give a shit. Fuck Florida.
Well, you haven't been in Florida, I assume. So no, you don't know. It's pretty white trash here too.
No, white trash is different than fucking Southern. Because they got fucking white trash in fucking New York and California and fucking Wyoming. They got white trash fucking everywhere. But it ain't always fucking Southern white trash.
Yeah, I don't know. The coast seemed to be like vacation. When I lived in New York, we went on vacation to North Carolina fucking almost every year. I don't know. I don't remember anybody having accents or fucking seeing any kind of trashy shit, dude.
I have.
I think you got to go more inland than that, dude.
Non-stop here in Florida.
Well, it's all fucking
plenty of rednecks and white trash and.
Do people say "bless your heart" a lot?
There's plenty of those.
Okay, but do you know what "bless your heart" actually means?
I assume it means you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You dumb fuck.
Yeah.
There's a commercial that actually runs still to this day from like 20 years ago where like it's bleeped out, but like I lived here long enough to finally realize that when someone says "bless your heart," what they really mean is "you dumb fuck." and then I was like, are you still renting? Are you still making the landlord Richard? Well, bless your heart. That shit still runs to this fucking day, dude.
Yeah, they're not wrong. You're not supposed to pay rent. You're supposed to kill the landlord and then try to hide it for as long as you can.
You're just supposed to eat the rich, man.
Eat the rich. That was a great song. Okay, I'm gonna say this one's pretty good. Oh, what the fuck? Stop it. Bad website.
What the fuck, indeed.
Everything went blank for a minute and tried to fucking do shit to my computer. See, man who dipped his testicles in customer's salsa laughs during court appearance. He posted a video of him online. You can see it like in the background where he dips his balls in the fucking dude's salsa.
An employee?
No, he just dipped it's like his buddy's salsa. He fucking dipped his balls in it while the guy wasn't there.
Oh, come on, dude. It's a shitty prank. His friend fucking sued him about it?
Yeah, apparently. Let's see. 30-year-old. It's because he posted it online, though, too. He posted a video of it. Oh, no, it was a customer salsa. He must be like a delivery driver. Oh, that's right. This fucking from the UK. So he's on the right side. He's a delivery driver. My bad. 31-year-old was scolded by the Blount County General Sessions Court Judge, Robert Hedrick, and giggled during his plea.
I don't blame him. Like, if that's what I get caught for, it's like, all right, yeah, all right, that's fine. Like, this is whatever, dude. Like, I'm going to jail for fucking dumping my fucking balls in somebody's fucking salsa. Yeah, it's fucking funny, dude.
And the customer was refunded their meal after the video went viral, at least. Oh, he's got a 6-month suspended sentence on probation. He has to attend 90 drug and alcohol counseling sessions and pay a $10 fine plus the court costs.
Okay, what's the suspended sentence?
Than Count Dankula's sentencing.
Yeah.
What's the pending sentence? Does it say?
6 months. So it's a sentence. It's like 6 months suspended.
Yeah.
So he's on probation instead of doing like jail for 6 months.
That's not how that works. Like, a 6-month suspended sentence is if you don't do anything fucking stupid for 6 months, then you don't go to jail. But the pending sentence is however long you would go to jail.
Oh, it doesn't say what the pending sentence is then. Yeah, it just says that. That's it.
No, I mean, like, I had a fucking suspended sentence for, I think it was 90 days or 120 days, something like that. Like, it was only 3 or 6 months. But like, if I had done anything fucking stupid, like even as much as getting a speeding ticket, in between those 3 to 6 months, I was going to jail for 5 fucking years.
Shit, that'll make you want to like not fuck around.
Dude, I didn't fucking go nowhere except to the bar, and I fucking Ubered every goddamn time.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going to kill yourself and spend all your grandma's money if you fucking get in jail, right?
Yeah, you could probably still spend it in prison. Much better to spend it on the outside, I would imagine.
Yeah, you got to pay somebody to fucking like have cigarettes delivered so you can buy like some of the lady boys' time in prison or something.
Hey,
I don't know how prison actually works. I just,
no, you know, that's how it works.
Do they actually rape people in the shower in prison, or is that all bullshit?
You find some fat, chubby guy who used to do YouTube, and you make him hold on to your pocket as you walk around the yard.
Hold on to your pocket? Is that a thing people do? Like fucking put their hands in somebody else's pocket?
No, like what you do is like if you fucking own somebody, like essentially like it mainly only works in like fucking like maximum security prisons where they literally don't give a fuck what happened, like what the prisoners do to each other as long as they don't fucking kill each other.
Ah, okay.
Like you can buy and sell people, and if you are bought and paid for, you essentially have like the person who fucking owns you will walk around with their fucking pocket turned out, and you have to fucking hold on to it. And if you don't, you get your fucking ass beat.
Oh, okay. I was unaware of that. That sounds pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Prison?
Yeah, because I know.
Have you ever heard the term pocket puller?
No.
Like calling somebody a fag or some shit. That's in reference to.
Oh, okay.
All I know is if you call somebody who's been in prison a punk, they get really upset.
Yep.
Like, I would assume you do that when you're pointing a gun at them.
Punk means something very different in prison or like
exactly.
Really like anywhere other than the fucking music scene. Like punk means something very different everywhere except for fucking music.
So what is it like? Basically, like you're a little bitch, or
yeah, you're somebody's bitch essentially.
Yeah. You are property, and the only part that matters is your mouth and your ass.
Oh, that's more than you're a little bitch. That's pretty fucking extreme, actually.
That sounds kind of romantic.
Sounds kind of romantic, like fucking Lady and the Tramp. You're gonna fucking eat spaghetti with them or something.
Oh.
Oh man, that got fucking weird. We're talking about some dude dipping his balls in salsa and fucking gets to the point where like,
oh, now it's weird.
Property. I wonder what that dude's suspended sentence was. Now I'm kind of curious. Like, how many years could you potentially get for?
Oh, that was probably it was probably 5 years. The maximum that they can give you on a suspended sentence, or at least it's like that here. It may be different in the fucking UK because I know a lot of their laws are similar to ours, but some of them are way fucking different.
Yeah, true.
The maximum pending sentence you can have on a suspended sentence, even if the suspended sentence is like fucking like 10 years, the maximum you can serve is fucking 5.
Wow. That's pretty fucking insane, though. Like, we thought you should go to jail for 5 years, but it's fucking way more cost effective to just hang that shit over your head and make you be good for like a couple months.
Yeah, I mean, like, and they can do a suspended sentence for like 10 years with a pending sentence of 5. So yeah, like you would have been in jail for 5 years, but now if you do anything fucking stupid over the next 10 years, you are now immediately going to go to jail with 0 time served for another 5 years.
Oh, you should at least get like 10%. Like for every day, every 10 days, you know, you should get like a day off of, you know, your prison sentence if you get busted or something. That's fucking weird. I don't understand that. Like, I don't know. Like somebody either deserves jail or they don't. I mean, think of like all the hookers that probably would still be alive if Satan had gone to jail for 5 years.
Good point.
Nothing. Oh, okay. I thought dead hookers were still funny. I'm wrong.
Some fucking streamer, like, somebody broke into a streamer's house and they tried robbing him on like live on air.
Are you fucking serious?
Is this for real? Like this has got to be fake.
Did they? Why would you fucking? Like that's like a whole nother step up from fucking that like swatting bullshit. Like you're just gonna go break into some dude's house because something he said or did on a stream made you angry? All right, I guess. Fucking whatever.
People are really stepping up the game.
Well, you know what? Maybe they're just doing it for like the lulz in the chat. You know, people in the chat are gonna tell them they're fucking awesome. Like, oh my god, everybody thought it was cool for like 10 minutes while I robbed PewDiePie on a fucking live stream.
Wait, what?
Oh, now you hear what's saying. Ah, okay. Satan is saying somebody apparently robbed a live streamer like on the stream, broke into his house and tried to rob him.
Like it was a fucking like they do like music reviews and like SoundCloud plays and shit. Like they'll play music live on stream in front of all the fucking viewers and shit, right?
Yeah.
And somebody fucking like I don't know if like I'm gonna have to look into this because this looks like it could be fake, maybe, but that the guy who had the gun put in his face, he looked genuinely fucking terrified.
Yeah, there is a certain amount of fear if somebody pulls a gun out like that. Yeah, that would be hard to fake.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look in on this, but the guy's name is Adam22 on Twitter.
Adam22. Okay, let me see if is there a video of it or?
Yeah.
Thank God we're not in New Zealand. It's not illegal to show it. Oh, he's verified.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. He's got the fucking little teardrop picture. He probably it's probably fake. No, that looks pretty fucking real.
Right? Like I'm saying, like the actual
let me full screen and show this on
the fucking robbing thing looks real, and then like them being like way calmer than they should be right after. It's not like I'm a fucking sociopath, and if somebody broke into my house and started fucking putting a gun in my face, I'd react fucking bigger than that. And when people put guns in my face like out in public, I just fucking either shoot or fuck off, dude. Like if you come into my house though, like I'm gonna react more than fucking that.
Wow, dude, that's pretty crazy. They're just yelling in the background now, so I don't know if there's anything useful. Do they come back on the screen?
Yeah, like are you watching the minute 20-second clip?
Yeah. Somebody posted like the minute 21-second clip. That might have been real. Yeah, he seems a little fucking terrified still. Like the adrenaline's just fucking calming down.
All right, yeah. I gotta check out his stream whenever he comes back on. He says, "I'll be back online as soon as the cops leave."
God damn, dude. Yeah, that looks pretty fucking real, man. It doesn't even look like they robbed him as much as the guy just came in to like intimidate him or something.
Well, like you can hear him talking about how the guy was out cold, because like there's like 3 fucking dudes that were sitting right next to him that all got up as soon as the fucking gun came out.
Oh yeah, well I mean somebody pulled out a gun. You fucking, tend to want to get the fuck away from the psycho. That's pretty fucking intense, man. I don't think I could come back and do a stream after that. I think I'd be like, I'm fucking done for the night, man. Just fucking later.
Yeah, he's a pro.
Dude, what are you talking about? I sat there, started a stream, got fucking hammered drunk, got in a fight with my brother on stream. Fucking because like it's just audio because I forgot to turn the fucking stream off. And then came back later. Not even realizing, like, I fucking left the goddamn thing on, just came back to just instantly fucking streaming again, fucking called it quits, and then fucking walked to my fucking friend's house, like, fucking 6 miles away.
Who won the fight?
I would say he won, but, I mean, kinda.
So, like a typical sibling fight, it's hard to call a winner because you both beat the shit out of each other so often.
Well, no, like I beat the shit out of him, and then he fucking manhandled the fuck out of me, and could have easily like fucking murdered me, but didn't. So, like, he's like what? I'm almost 6 foot, but on Tinder I'm 6 foot. But no, he's 6'3", 6'4", so he's got like 4 or 5 inches on me, and like another like 20-30 pounds, like maybe only like 5 or 10 right now because I'm fucking getting fat, dude. But
you sound fat.
He you sound so fucking ugly. But no, like like he probably stays around 250, where I usually stay around like 210, 220.
Yeah, so he's got the advantage for sure.
Plus, he works out anytime he's not either with his family or at his job. Like he works out fucking constantly.
So your brother sounds like he actually made something out of himself.
Kinda, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if he doesn't fucking kill himself in the next couple of years because he fucking hates his goddamn life.
Oh, fucking okay! I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like like he's like I spend all of my time either doing the thing that I want to do, which is what he just wants to fucking work out because mainly he's just like I hate myself, so I'm trying to punish myself. Like
yeah,
or he spends it at work at a job that he fucking hates, or with his family that he can't fucking stand.
Yeah, I've worked with a lot of people like that where they just like their whole life is miserable and they can't fucking stop complaining about it, but they don't ever do anything to change it.
No, essentially what happened with him is he had to move in with his wife's parents, right? And because they were in some financial troubles, and they needed to they had to get rid of their place. They had to move them to somebody else because they couldn't do it at the time. And right as soon as he was getting back on his feet, and they were gonna move out, one of her parents got laid off, and the other got injured. So now neither of them have an income.
Oh no!
And so now, right when he could finally get his life back on track, he's now taking care of basically everyone in the entire fucking house, which it includes two of a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law, and one of their kids. So he has his 3 of his 4 kids, and wait, hold on. Yeah, he has a stepkid. He has 2 kids with his wife, and then his son with the first bitch. He doesn't ever get to see,
but still has to pay for.
So yeah, he is now financially taking care of 6 children, only 2 of which are biologically his. Or sorry, two of which are biologically his, and that he actually gets to see. 4 adults, and he's fucked, dude.
Can he just like fucking hire somebody to take out the adults that are like capable of working and not working?
I offered that to him fucking plenty of fucking times.
You're like, look, man, I can make some of those people disappear.
I offered.
Just let me know when you're going to be out of town for your alibi.
He didn't want to do it. It's like, no, I can't do that to my wifey. Like, all right, well then you're fucking stupid. Like, you care more about your wife's feelings than murdering her family. What a fucking fag, dude. You care more about your wife's feelings than
I'll tell you right now, dude, if I was stuck in a situation where because I was with some chick, I had to fucking take care of like a bunch of people who are like capable of working and not doing it, I'd fucking be like, yeah, go for it, dude. I'd be all in. I'd fucking be like, how much I owe you for that?
Hell, and
like a one-time payment is a lot better than multiple fucking payments every month.
At the moment, I don't even entirely take care of my fucking self. Like I said, like I moved back in with my granny a little bit ago, and whenever I get the house sold, then I'm gonna start looking for my own place again. But I'm living with my granny, and she's starting to cover a lot of my fucking bills, like my food and shit. Like she covers all of that, and I'm eating good.
Oh man. But are you helping around the house or something, or are you just drunk all the time? Like,
yes.
I like Dayton just laughing in the background there. God damn, dude. That sounds crazy, man. I don't know. Like it's six kids and 4 adults. That's nuts. Like, and I get that the parents are fucking having issues. Like you said, they're injured or something, or just too old or whatever.
No, one of them's injured. The other one just got laid off and hasn't found a job yet. And it's been like 3 years.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the problem with like that situation. Yeah, like once you don't have to get a job, there's a lot of people that just won't. Like why would I get a job? You're paying all the bills.
Essentially, what he has to do right now is save up money, move his wife and his 2 kids and her kid. I mean, which I get to this point is fucking his kid. Like he's been raising her for like what 7 years now, 6-7 years, something like that.
Yeah, I mean you're a sociopath, but I assume he has some sort of emotional attachment.
Slightly more than I do.
Oh, he's on the scale of sociopathism?
Oh, absolutely. I've known this for a long time, although he fucking denies the hell out of it now. I think it's all fucking pretend.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I genuinely think he's like, I'm supposed to care for people. I'm supposed to like act like I care for people. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, type of thing.
Yeah, I had a friend in high school like that who was a sociopath, absolutely, like through high school and like college. And I think genuinely he hung around for the most part because I was willing to explain shit. Like, this chick is mad because she thought you had an emotional like attachment and really liked her. And that's why she's angry at you now, because you're leaving the country and you didn't bother to tell the girl you lived with. Like, you're going on vacation for like 3 months. Yeah, he went to South America for like 3 or 4 months, and he didn't tell the girl that like moved into, like changed her school and fucking moved into an apartment with him. He just didn't tell her at all. Oh man, that was funny. He didn't understand why she was mad. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I'm curious as to why he keeps putting himself through that if he's on the scale of sociopathy. Because like, if he doesn't actually have an emotional connection to like the wife and the kids, like why bother? Like, is it just to like keep the pretense up, or?
Sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I was saying, like, why does he stick with it at all if he doesn't have the emotional connection? Like, why?
I genuinely don't fucking know.
Yeah, weird.
I mean, like, I may be wrong, and he may be a normie. Like, he actually has, fucking human feelings and shit. I don't fucking think so. But he might. But whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there may be some other form of satisfaction he derives from it that's not emotional.
Oh. The whole thing just seems like it's way too much fucking work, even if you do have fucking feelings.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, so some people who have sociopathy, like, tend to get off on, like, controlling and manipulating others. So if feels like he's doing that in some way, that might be, like, a positive charge that he gets momentarily here and there.
Fucking fine, though, dude. I don't understand people. I mean, I
you gotta have
understand
some understanding
them,
to
but
fake
I don't fucking get it. I understand how and why like people do the things that they do, but I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. Like, I know how and why it works, but I still just don't get it, you know?
So you know how it works, not really why.
It's because you don't have no sympathy or empathy. It's that's the reason. You just don't know, don't care.
Yeah, I have sympathy. I can understand.
No, you don't. No,
emotions.
You don't.
I don't have empathy. I can't feel.
Yeah, you don't have that ability to imagine what that's like. Yeah, if you lack that, that's a tough one.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's essentially the difference between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is you can understand the feelings. Empathy is you feel them. And if we don't fucking do that shit.
Yeah, essentially, like, like love and stuff like that is you get a shot of endorphins whenever you engage with that particular individual in a positive fashion that meets what you want. Where you get what you want. Like, if you like hold hands with a girl you really like, you get a big shot of endorphins, like taking drugs.
Right.
So actually, there's like a behavioral compulsion to continue on with that behavior that gives you those endorphins. It's not drastically different from drug addiction.
Oh no, like and just like drug addiction, it's those feelings are there when the stimulus is there. And when it's not fucking there. So that whole, I've loved her for 47
that's
years.
Where you're,
no, okay, so you haven't, you lying cocksucker. No, you fucking haven't.
Oh, see, I see. You think that they don't have those emotions present because you don't. No, they still have like an echo of that. It's like the memory still like not to the same level, but it's like a memory.
It's a memory of the feeling. It's not that same feeling.
It can still trigger like small amounts of endorphins, not to the same extent of the actual thing, but like very small amounts.
But it can still be there.
Yeah, the memories themselves can actually trigger the endorphins of sort of very small scale.
Porn is just like sex, just a lesser version.
No, it's not the same thing as what I'm talking about. Think like taking mushrooms and then microdosing. You know what I mean? Like when you're on the mushrooms, that's fucking awesome. But microdosing, you still feel pretty good. You know what I mean?
Nope.
I'm just like, I don't.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think that's ever gonna be something I can explain. Certainly not when I'm this fucking tired.
No,
I'm sure
just
anybody
think, like,
listening.
I have genuinely and like wholeheartedly felt like love emotions throughout times in my life. Most of the time, it's whenever my cock is in their mouth, but
and you pinned them.
I like peeing in girls, and fucking Stabby likes big ears.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, why you gotta put me in there?
Because he started with it. He fucking started it.
Oh man,
I can't be the only one with the weird fucking with the weird sexual thing here.
You know, on the scale of weird fetishes, peeing in a girl's mouth isn't that fucking weird.
It wasn't on purpose.
I mean, you could be a feet guy. Like, you're not one of those feet dudes. That's a definitely like puts you way fucking higher on the level of cool.
But that's like the number one fetish in the world.
Is that really?
I love that fucking meme, dude. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up. I'm sure you've probably seen it. It is one of my favorite. Every time I see it, I just sit there and silently chuckle to myself. Hold on, let me pull it up. No, not that one. Fuck. It'll be here somewhere.
Alright. Let's all wait quietly while he pulls up the meme.
Listen silently. Let's ask a question in the chat while we're waiting.
Yeah,
we're all nothing. I got nothing better to do.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh man.
Talk amongst yourselves.
How do you explain love to somebody who doesn't feel it? Because it is something that's sort of like not a. It's not a fucking equation, really.
It kind of is, though.
Well, I mean, everything can
like,
be.
This stimuli produces this amount of chemical and this amount of and this amount of this other chemical, and if the combination is just right, then you feel this kind of a factor of emotional response relating to this certain emotion, right?
Yeah, maybe just because it's hard to quantify, like, you know, how much do you love a person, kind of thing.
17 fucking microliters of oxytocin.
Yeah.
Like that's how much I love you. Like, and at any given time, that is the maximum I can love you. 17 microliters of oxytocin. That's it.
Man.
Well, that doesn't seem very romantic. Because it's not, bitch. Fuck you. This ain't Hallmark Channel. Suck my dick.
Hallmark Channel. Oh shit! I don't think Hallmark Channel is a good demonstration of love. God, those fucking the stuff they put on there is like insanity. Like, holy shit!
Here, invite me back to the fucking damn piece of shit fucking group that I left.
No, you're fine.
I'll just fucking put the picture in there because I'm not at my desktop, so I don't have the Hangouts open.
All right, let's see here. There we go. do you like the do you like the new name? All right, here we go. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, this one's fucking epic.
Like this, every time I see it, I just sit there and fucking chuckle. I cannot help it.
That's about right. God damn, boobs, Stone Toss is ass, good.
Yeah, feet.
Oh man. I can only fucking when I see that, I sit there and think like, I wonder what furries would look like, because that I can only imagine how that would. Oh, let's see.
I'm sure there's a person with that on there. Oh no, they made it. Oh no.
Keemstar fucking tweeted about it. The Adam 22 shit. He fucking tweeted a picture of the guy like looking at the gun and like terror, and it says, "In this moment, at Adam 22 was like, I can't let it end like this. I still need to get Drake and No Jumper. I'm gonna have dodge these bullets." Fucking really? That makes me wonder about the authenticity of that event now. No, that actually looked pretty real though. All joking aside, I think that might have actually been legit. He looked way too fucking really scared to. And you could see like the fucking after effects of the adrenaline, like as it was leaving his body.
Okay.
That's sort of like the heavy breathing and the fucking like the there's no the like all the muscle movements are like kind of awkward because he doesn't have the fine muscle control because of the adrenaline that was in there. Because when you get adrenaline, like when it hits you, you lose your fine motor capabilities to a certain extent.
Okay.
You noticed a lot.
What? I have to deal with people that like freak out and fucking
like that. That's what I fucking noticed. Him trying to fucking dodge and weave a fucking bullet.
Yeah. Sorry, when I work with clients,
saying, no, wait, no, and trying to dodge a bullet.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Matrix on this motherfucker.
Yeah. If you're working with people who have like psychotic mental instabilities occasionally, it's good to know if somebody's like, because sometimes they won't
to know the
screaming actively, but the way they're standing, you're like, oh shit, that guy's in the middle of a freak out and his adrenaline is up, and I better get the fuck out of the room and call the cops.
Yeah, he's definitely agitated.
I'm not going to talk this out. We ain't gonna talk this shit out. You know, it's useful information to know. Not that it doesn't happen very often where I work, but although one of the
just your health
get his ass beat sooner or later because he keeps snitching on the other clients, and I'm sure that's not going to end well.
Yeah, they're going to pull the golden towel routine on him.
Something, and it's about it too. Like our program has a thing, like, because of the licensing requires that we not allow people out after 9 p.m. and before 7 a.m. for like smoking and stuff. They got to be in the house. They can't be outside. So, you know, of course, you know, the fact that like the people we work with are adults, some of them will sneak out and smoke a cigarette like whenever. They just don't turn all their cigarettes and lighters in. And like we can't allow it. But honestly, like, I don't think most of the people there give enough of a shit. But anytime this one guy sees somebody out there, he'll come and tell us, be like, hey,
he's sleeping to stop him.
Yeah, I don't really. Well, even if I wasn't sleeping, I never gave a shit. When I was doing a wake overnight,
as far as
people go out and have a smoke.
If I was going to say, as far as offenses go, very minor.
Yeah, I figured if they were going to run off or something, I'd just go out with them. Like, I'll hang out for 3 minutes while they smoke a cigarette. It's not going to fucking kill me. But fucking like anytime somebody's out smoking now this fucking kid will come in and let us know. So then the staff who genuinely doesn't really care has to go out and fucking talk to him, and stitches get stitches, man. Like, it's not gonna
Oh my god, dude, enough, man.
Yeah. You know, somebody was like hiding heroin in their fucking room or something, and you're letting us know. That's different. Like that's potentially like, you know, let's avoid that police raid and get rid of that shit now. But somebody smoking a cigarette,
somebody sneaking out
in the morning, fucking just don't say shit. Don't be an asshole. Yeah. Well, the mistake was that dude was he should have done it at like before 6 or something. Before staff were like in the process of like switching shifts and people were starting to get up. Oh well.
All right.
I'm just not going to feel bad if that kid starts getting shit from everybody there.
Yeah, people walking by.
2 people out of 12 that don't smoke. Like, you know, the 10 other people are like, I gotta have a fucking cigarette. Oh man. Actually, we did have somebody that managed to hide heroin in the house for a couple of weeks.
Mm.
He had a whole fucking, like, he had the whole kit, like the whole fucking, like in a nice little case with the fucking syringe and all the fucking like, paraphernalia and the drugs.
Did it look like a shaving kit or something?
You know what? I don't know because I worked overnight, so I wasn't involved. I do know that the staff is supposed to be doing room checks like every week and didn't find it for like 2 or 3 weeks. Because he was clearly on heroin. Like,
Right.
Well, you're not going to find any if he does it all.
Yeah, but he had the whole fucking kit hidden in his room.
So it's something if they were actually tossing the room,
like they were supposed to. Yeah, they would have absolutely found it way earlier than they did. I think they might not have been doing their jobs very well. Of course, then again, I'm not one to talk because I fucking show up and go to sleep.
But that is your job.
True, that's true. I do my job in as far as I like go tap on people's doors and just like look around to make sure they're all there and then go to sleep. So that little tiny bit of effort that I follow through on.
Yeah. It's not like they're fucking tapping you. Hey, I'm going out to smoke. Can you come out and bust me?
Yeah. No, I'd be so pissed if they woke me up to tell me they were going out to smoke. I'd be like, look, asshole.
Yeah. I do.
Like,
just
I'm
fucking go
sleep.
smoke. Make sure you don't wake me up.
Let you do it. I don't give a shit, but just don't fucking say anything.
So is that actually like waking someone up on staff to tell them?
No.
Or is there something that's already
like early in the morning or like just before like I get there? He sees people out smoking in the backyard or something. He'll go tell staff. So like,
okay,
like
so it's somebody that's already
or like 10 at night or something like that.
Yeah. No, I was thinking like it's somebody doing like what you do, where you're essentially sleeping, and the fucking snitch is like going to wake you up to tell you somebody's out smoking.
Good.
Like, I'd be so pissed.
He gets paid to sleep. Dude. Fucking wake his dumb ass up.
I would be fucking furious at the snitch, dude, for waking me up for that fucking nonsense.
I would actually be pretty fucking annoyed.
Yeah,
the one that got me, the one that kind of started to get on my nerves was the guy was waking me up every night, like in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 nights in a row for cough drops. And it wasn't because he was sick, it's because he's a fucking smoker.
It's like trying to cover up the smell of smoke?
No, because he just would cough a lot because he smoked a lot.
Oh, okay.
Like this dude literally spends his whole day outside smoking.
Like that's not a side effect. That's a symptom. Like those things come hand in hand. Like you don't just get to not cough. Like fuck you.
Yeah. I'm like, look, dude, if you don't want to fucking cough, stop smoking. I don't think we should be giving this dude cough drops because he's fucking. Oh, I'm coughing too much from cigarettes. Like either fucking man up and smoke or don't fucking pussyfoot around it.
What do they fucking do during the day? Do you guys have like group meetings or like what the fuck do they
So
do?
there's a couple of groups and a couple of chores through the program, and then the other stuff is they have to go to like various groups that the county or the city puts on. So there's like organizations where they'll go and like supposedly gain work skills, which is basically they just go and fucking surf the web, like surf the internet, watch YouTube videos and shit there. Or they go to the library, or they go watch movies, or they just take walks. Most of the time, they just go out and fucking like hang out with people and smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
Off the property.
There's not a whole lot of structure.
Everyone that's under your care is essentially either crazy or retarded, right?
No more retarded people. It's all just crazy.
Okay. Do they really want them in the workforce?
I don't know. I do know that the people who have actually succeeded in the programs are the ones that have had like volunteer work or real work. Who either went and like volunteered for like, work with like a church or something, or fucking like, like what are the fucking thrift shop bullshit, Goodwill and all that.
That actually makes sense. Like
because they had something to do. Something that matters.
Sense of purpose, dude.
Yeah.
If you want the crazies to go to work, send them to church.
kind of fits.
But that's the people who succeeded, like people that actually had some sort of goal, some sort of motivation external to just I don't want to be in this shitty program anymore where you guys make ridiculous rules and I have to like basically I'm like a teenager like living at my fucking parents' house kind of thing. Like that's because a lot of the people who just don't want to be in the program, it's because they want to go out and like smoke meth or shit like that.
You tell the chicks that you feel sorry for them, that they're not hot enough to get away with being how crazy they are.
No, I've never had that conversation with one of my clients. I do believe I might get in a little trouble for that.
I think I had brought this up to you before. There's usually not any hot chicks in the crazy program.
Yeah, there really hasn't. At least not in any of the programs I've been in. There's never been any really hot chicks.
Yeah. Telling you.
There's been some like okay looking girls, but
yeah, again, not hot enough.
That's because Stabby already raped and murdered them all.
Hey, you know what? You got to get paid for something, right?
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of perks with the job. Jesus.
Yeah,
and I don't like
not having to do shit and sleeping while getting paid.
I don't like that gem thing. That implies that they're people. Yeah. Actually, we had one that was mildly attractive, but part of her problem was like she molested her little brother, and I was like, that's gross.
Dude, that's yeah. And you guys have access to that shit, right? Like that happened, right?
Yeah, we get an extremely large amount of the information of their history most of the time. However, there are many times when the county will like hide certain parts of their history. Like, say they got really mad at a program 5 years ago and started punching people. They might not tell us that.
Wow.
Because they don't want us to be like, well, this guy has a really good chance of just starting to punch random fucking staff members. We can't take him. That's not the kind of program we run.
Yeah.
So they'll withhold that kind of information sometimes.
Yeah. If they're borderline or NPD.
So they really just want you to get fucking knocked out.
The county just did. Basically, we charged the county.
I like your county.
A third less than they would have to pay to do it themselves.
Actively endangering your life. I like them a lot.
we save money. So essentially, like what we do, if the county had to do it themselves instead of contracting to us to do it, would cost them 3 times as much. So they just want to like put them out of like locked facilities, out of these other things so that they're in our programs and not costing as much money to do. This is essentially how it works.
Aren't you the one that
John Doe says you on Boxing Champs.
Yeah, that they like don't want to fucking nobody wants to actually diagnose people with like borderline or narcissistic personality disorder.
Yeah, because a lot of programs won't take borderline. Yeah, a lot of that's a huge problem.
It's not narcissistic personality disorder anymore. They've changed the name yet again, and it will officially be changed in the new DSM. What are we? Are we on 5 or are we on 4 right now?
I think we're on 5.
Okay, then in the DSM 6, it will officially have been changed.
Yeah, but it's not schizophrenia to like dissociative personality disorder.
Yeah, and now multiple personality disorder is the same thing too.
Yeah.
They're both classified as the exact same disorder, even though the causes are vastly fucking different.
And the effects are vastly fucking different.
Right. Well, the effects can be similar in some cases, but in most cases, yeah, they're vastly fucking different.
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying they're just putting all that shit under just dissociative disorder?
Yeah.
So so schizophrenia, multiple personality, and borderline are all the same thing?
No, not borderline.
Not borderline. Not that I know of.
Schizophrenia and multiple personalities.
Yeah, BPD is still going to be BPD.
Yeah, borderline has not changed yet.
NPD is not really that much different than BPD.
Didn't they put psychopathy and sociopathy together?
Psychopathy is not a fucking thing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you have that weird thing that you want to pretend. I remember.
It's not a fucking thing.
Of course it's not. That's why they made a word for something that isn't real.
It first came up in literature. That's where the word fucking first came up. Sociopathy had been a word long before that. I still refuse to just accept. All right, well, in 1950 we invented a word for a fucking book, for a fucking novel. No, fuck you. It's just I refuse to accept that fucking definition, which is essentially the exact same goddamn thing as sociopathy, but fucking sounds different, and it is essentially, well, you're a sociopath, but you're also violent, even though they also have a fucking classification of violent sociopaths. Fuck you. The word is stupid. I hate it. I don't like it. It's fucking dumb. Next topic.
Yes, please. I'm sure we're all as fascinated by this conversation as you two are, but we're still going. Okay.
Well, I'm just putting this up. Psychopathy, from psych, solar mind, and pathy, suffering or disease, was coined by the German psychiatrists of the 19th century and originally just meant what today would be called mental disorder. So he's not entirely wrong and he's not entirely right.
Okay. Possibly. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. No. The term technically, I think I'm actually looking for is psychopath. Not psychopathy, but psychopath.
Ah, okay. Well, I wasn't saying psychopath, so.
Okay. Whatever. Close to goddamn now. Either way, but no. Like the term psychopath is I get a little bit too fucking broad sometimes. Sorry. But the term psychopath didn't exist until like fucking 1940, 1950, and it came up in a fucking novel. But see, sociopathy had been around long before that. Or a fucking sociopath or sociopathy, psychopathy, whatever, had been around long before that. But the term psychopath didn't exist until a fucking novel.
Yeah, that I'll believe. But that's not the same as psychopathy. I think it's like a bastardization of the phrase just to mean basically like somebody who's nuts. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. Oh no, I thought for a second I thought I might actually say something of that in like what you were talking about.
I'm looking for No Jumper to go live so we can see what's going on with him.
I'm a little curious about that. I kind of.
Who?
The guy that had the gun pulled on him on the live stream?
Oh.
Yeah, he's still not live yet, so.
Yeah, you know, it takes a little while to fucking calm down after somebody pulls a gun, and also I imagine the cops are going to be there for fucking hours.
Okay, no, he actually just tweeted, actually, I'll be back tomorrow. I gotta go chill. Don't worry, all the donations will get played.
Ah, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
He bitched out.
1 minute you're tweeting jokes about fucking cats, and the next you got a gun put to your head.
Everybody's fucking memeing it and calling him like legend and shit. That's fucking funny. Oh no, he had the cops out and everything. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna doubt it now. Because if you're gonna fucking have the cops and the fire department show up. Like, that's not something you want to fuck around with for, like, a hoax. Cost you way too much money.
Wait, I want to check and see what pants that dude was wearing, because they got some guy on the floor here. I want to see what fucking pants that dude was wearing whenever he fucking pulled up. Oh, wait, hold on.
You want to see the pants of the guy that fucking pulled the gun out of him?
No, hold on, because, all right, he's wearing the gray sweatshirt and you can see him wearing black pants, but you can't see the little fucking like what llamas or whatever the fuck is sitting on him, or fucking cows or whatever the fuck that fucking design is. But you can see that he's wearing like black fucking like sweats or some shit, and then the gray sweatshirt, and they have that guy lying on the ground with a firefighter, an EMT, and 2 cops standing over him.
Oh, they got the guy that pulled the gun on him. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like the guys at the house that the ones that weren't having a gun pulled on them knocked them out.
Oh wow, that's actually not easy to do. Like, isn't it super easy to fucking cause like some permanent damage when you're knocking someone out?
It's also really fucking hard to actually knock
someone out. Yeah. Like, you could knock someone for a loop. That's not the same thing, though.
I mean, like, fucking dazing somebody. Like, okay,
yeah.
There's
a huge difference between like, fucking like give you a couple seconds where they're out of it. Yeah.
Like, there's a huge difference between a fucking TKO and a KO. Like, a KO is all right. They're fucking asleep. A TKO is you fucking daze somebody and then you just sit there and pound them until they're either they're dead or somebody stops you.
Yeah.
But like that's why like in like boxing and MMA and everything, like a knockout is considered way more fucking impressive than a TKO.
Yeah, I remember my friend would tell me a story about it. His friend was on acid with some people he didn't know and had a bad trip. So the people that he didn't know tried to knock him out. Like by punching him. So he ended up going and like hanging himself because in the bad trip he decided nobody liked him anymore. Because as it turns out, you can't really just like knock someone out like that.
Yeah.
And as we all know, if somebody's really high on drugs and having a bad time, you should just punch them a lot. That's going to work out. Almost as good as bargaining with drunks. I've seen that always works out in the end. It's a shame. I kind of now I'm curious as to what happened. You'll have to keep us updated if you ever see any more of that. Or
I don't care.
Of course you don't care. It doesn't involve your nipples gaming.
Exactly. Why would I care?
Yay.
Now I'm just texting random people that are mad at the reviews that Adam22 gave their songs, and just fucking I've never heard their songs before in my life, but I'm just telling them you fucking because I'm just mad I paid him $60 and he didn't say shit about my song because your song ain't shit.
You just starting shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Twitter's for, man. That's the entire point of Twitter. I don't know why people get mad about shit. You're just supposed to fucking rile people up. It's half the fun. Damn. Hold on. Let me show this little fucking clip I found. This was pretty fucking insane. And then we'll go to Google Street View after that.
There we go. Yeah. The only thing gaming cares. Oh, the fucking horse dude. Yeah, they fucking knew. They fucking knew.
Yeah, those are some smart fucking horses. Like, get the fuck out of there.
Like, I don't know if they could hear just some like the shit was getting real fucking loud or whatever, and it was like, nope, I'm fucking out, or like just some random fucking horse got precog abilities and shit, you know, because koalas can change the weather.
Oh, for sure, dude. Well, the fucking like, don't they all freak out when the fucking earthquakes are coming and shit? Maybe it was the vibration.
No, that's a
fucking weird.
that's a joke from one of my favorite movies.
Oh, okay.
Koalas can control the weather. For the record, you should check out that movie though. It's called The Nines. It's got Melissa McCarthy, Hope Davis, Ryan Reynolds. Like those are the three leads, and then what's that fat black bitch that's like in every fucking slave movie?
Whoopi?
No, not Whoopi. The other one.
Oprah? I don't actually know.
I don't know.
I don't think there's any other fat black bitches that are to be in movies.
Octavia Spencer.
Octavia Spencer, okay.
Yeah, and then there's a couple other people in there too. but I always forget their fucking names because they don't matter.
Oh, John Doe makes a point. Yeah.
It's a really, really good movie that's worth watching at least twice. Like just like going back and watching it after you know the ending already, and like catching all the little bits you missed. Like I love movies like that, like that are worth going back to watch twice because the ending is genuinely fucking surprising.
It's hard to find a movie that could actually surprise you nowadays.
What'd you say, Detroit?
Hold on.
Are you eating?
No.
I heard a spoon. You fat fuck.
Fucking no.
Wow.
You sound so fucking fat.
Don't fucking turn your mic on, you fat faggot.
I like the guilty no part. That was good.
What's funny is I've been sitting here munching on chips for the last like 2 hours and nobody heard shit.
You guys talked about the corned beef and cabbage, and we had some here, so I went and got some.
Oh man. Well, you know, it's St. Patrick's Day. Why not?
Oh,
it is? Isn't it? I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't give a fuck.
I just know that I was supposed to cook that shit tonight, so that's what I cooked.
I'm Mexican, so I don't give a fuck about it anyways.
Oh, but fucking corned beef
what
is
were you
so
saying
good.
before you started stuffing your mouth like a fat piece of shit?
You mean as I was?
Yeah.
Be specific, dude. I would say, so you would go back and watch it and kind of see if you should have been able to figure out the ending,
right?
That kind of thing.
Like I love movies like that. Like there's what was it? There was one called The Circle that was kind of like that. It was this weird kind of horror-ish psychological thriller movie where like a shit ton of people are all like trapped in this room, like all standing on this fucking circle, right? And they all keep just fucking dying. And just getting fucking blasted by some fucking beam sitting in the middle of the room. So fucking great. And like I watched that knowing nothing about it just because it was recommended on Netflix and I was bored. I think I've seen the movie like 5 fucking times now. It's fucking awesome.
Text it to our thingamajiggle so I can look at it later.
All right. Well, I'll just tell you the name of it and then you can look it up on Netflix.
Yeah, and I'll forget the second you say it.
I'll just give you the whole fucking list of movies you should watch.
Oh, but you guys see that dude that got the egg smashed on the back of his head and everybody flipped out over the fucking security guys like headlocking the kid?
Okay. Here are 2 things about that one though. One, that guy is a racist piece of shit. Fuck that asshole. 2, that kid is also a piece of shit for throwing a fucking egg at the back of somebody's head.
Oh, he didn't throw it. He smashed it right on the back of his head.
Smashing it on the back of somebody's head. And 3, because I already know I said 2, but fuck you. I can't count. 3, I kept seeing this dumbass fucking take about how, like from like dozens of fucking accounts, about how, like, yeah, the guy had to turn around to make sure all of his fucking people were behind him before he attacked this fucking kid. It's like, did we watch the same fucking like, he turned around and slapped him, like, immediately, and then was like, that wasn't enough. Let me hit you fucking again.
Once you realize that this fucker smashed an egg on your fucking head and is looking at you with this, like, shit-eating fucking expression, like, you're gonna keep fucking punching him. Oh, yeah, it was a zero-sum outcome from John Doe. I just thought it was fucking funny that everybody was like, he put him in a headlock. My God, that's so violent. I'm like, really? Like the kid's still breathing. I mean, he ain't covered in fucking bruises from getting a beat down. It seems pretty fucking not.
He
should
have gone a beat him. I mean, yeah, I would have tried to beat the living fuck out of that little piece of shit.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna smash an egg on somebody's head, you don't then just stand there looking at him. You're supposed to run away.
Yeah, what is that fucking white boy thought he was, like Easter for Mexicans or something?
I mean, just because the guy that you're smashing an egg on is an asshole doesn't mean like that other people aren't going to be upset. Like you're not supposed to stay in the area.
Oh, my fucking favorite. Like, did you see all the shit that happened with Chelsea Clinton whenever she got fucking
where they were accusing her and saying like you're calling out fucking Ilhan Omar for fucking her anti-Semitism caused the New Zealand shooting?
What a stupid bitch! She's so pathetic. So
her fucking response to this, and I hate to actually genuinely have to fucking defend Chelsea Clinton because she's a fucking twat, but she was in the right here. And like that chick's like whenever she realized she was getting dragged on Twitter because she was obviously in the fucking wrong, is like, oh, so some fucking white kid goes and throws an egg at somebody and everyone fucking defends him, but I calmly talk to my fucking representative. First of all, she's not your fucking representative, bitch. About how she's fucking causing mass shootings, and I'm the bad guy here. Okay, whatever. Like, fucking really, bitch? You don't see the difference in what's happening. You went and fucking yelled at somebody saying that they caused a fucking mass shooting, and that guy threw an egg at somebody at a smashed an egg on a legit fucking racist.
Yeah, and was surprised that the security team came after him. I thought it was funny was Donald Trump Jr. was like all over the Chelsea Clinton thing. Like, look, Chelsea Clinton had nothing to do with this. You're out of your fucking mind. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm like, when you start getting defended by the Trumps, I'm like, that's when that chick should know, like, all right, everybody's on Chelsea's side now.
I fucking hate Trump Jr.
I fucking love that dude.
I hate Don
He's so
Jr.,
fucking
dude.
crazy. He tweets out all sorts of wacky shit on the internet. It's awesome.
He's always so fucking tarded.
Oh, that's why it's entertaining.
Like at best, I think the of the majority of tweets I've seen from him, at best he's about 10% correct, like 50% of the time.
Well, that's anybody that's tweeting political shit out, dude. Myself included. Like, keep that in mind. I retweet a lot of political shit. I don't necessarily agree with everything I retweet. I just think it's interesting if I retweeted it.
You were like 10% correct, like 10% of the time. That's it.
So like 1% correct?
Like 1% correct in total, yeah.
Oh, man.
Every time I hear him mentioned, I think of the fucking... You guys remember the Stefan character, Bill Hader, in Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Remember how he would make up these fucking clubs with all the weird shit in them? But he would always have them mentioned at some playlist. And every time you hear Donald Trump Jr.'s name, I think of the one where he said the club was, he's like, located where Donald Trump Jr.'s chin should have been. Like that was supposed to be where the fucking club was. Every time I hear his fucking name now, that's what I fucking think of, dude.
No, dude, I'm telling you, like fucking like Stefan was one of my favorite fucking bits. Mainly because like I think the main reason for that is because Bill Hader never got the lines prior to like them shooting the show. So whenever he's sitting there laughing, fucking hamming it up on the thing, that's real because he's reading those jokes fucking firsthand. So him sitting there laughing, like him covering his face thing, that wasn't written in originally. They just allowed him to do it because they were trying to hide the fact that he was laughing the entire fucking time.
Well, no, some of it was, but what fucking Mulaney would do is between the fucking practice and the actual on-air shit, he would add shit in there to fucking to deliberately try to crack him up, dude. So like the Dan Cortez thing where he fucking said Dan Cortez was at every fucking club that he mentioned, like that was fucking something that he added in. So like each time he mentions Dan Cortez, he starts cracking up more and more. Or was it Spud Webb? And one of the other ones he had, it was Spud Webb at two of the places, dude. Yeah, it's fucking funny, dude. But yeah, I guess that was a character created by John Mulaney.
Yeah, that was Hader and Mulaney working on that one.
Yeah. Some of the weird shit.
I was trying to start some shit. Like I was telling you, like how I was tweeting at random people that were talking the shit about Adam 22 because like apparently like he had paid for them to listen to their song on air and he didn't say shit about the song. This one guy just fucking liked the tweet because I said because your song wasn't shit, and then like just commented LOL. Like bitch, I wanted you to get mad. Fuck you. You're not supposed to like it.
What an asshole. Not getting angry. What a fucking prick.
God, cam girls are so funny to follow on Twitter. So it's
funny. That's
one of them says filmed me popping all the balloons naked. Gonna go upload that sometime soon.
He's
is that a fucking fetish now? Being naked popping balloons? That's
it's called inflation.
He likes those big ear balloon popping bitches.
Fuck off. Ah, look at the time.
You should know by now. Anytime you mention any kind of fetish, the big ear thing is coming up, dude.
God damn.
Somebody's going to bring up the big ear thing.
I genuinely though, like people fucking are into like balloon popping, like chicks popping balloons butt naked. Like that's a fucking thing.
Of course it is, dude. You can think of it. There's people that are already into it, dude, and there's websites about it.
Oh, you know what? I got you. I got you, fam. All right. I am tweeting you the hottest fucking porn I got. Right.
Oh no.
This is the best. This is the best I got for you, dude. This is the best I got for you.
Oh, dude, did you find a fucking Dumbo porn? Is this what you fucking found? I'm just assuming.
It's a spider with huge ears somehow.
It's a spider with huge ears. Oh man, I know I'm gonna fucking regret clicking. Oh, fuck off, dude. Just go fuck off.
Going to do fucking cracking up, dude.
All right, I'll share that on the fucking screen. I can't not. That's too funny. For anybody that hasn't seen it.
He's saying fuck you, but you know he's going to be masturbating to that later.
Oh, you know what? I got something even better. I got something even better. I know you're going to love this. I know you're going to fucking love this. Wait, can I not? Oh, no. Let me save it in the right format. Fuck you.
Oh, I thought Stabby liked you or something.
No, you know what? Now I know. Can I?
Kick them out. Kick them out.
I mean, the group is named Too Cool for Satan. Oh, he just put a picture of
What I want to see on YouTube Rewind is big ears and Mark Ass Brownlee.
Oh man, that fucking genie. That movie is already sunk from the fucking footage they released of Will Smith as the genie. Like that's not going to do well.
Oh, like they've already confirmed that they're redoing the CGI.
They're redoing the CGI. Thank God, because you look like a monster. Like, hey,
wait, are you saying monster?
Watch this guy,
monster.
Oh, Munster, like the cheese, right? Like Munster cheese.
All right, I appreciate you clarifying.
Because the scene in the film was really cheesy looking.
Wow, just like digging the hole deeper, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, you know, call a spade a spade, right?
I can make this worse.
Okay, why is it when you type in Dumbo porn, you get so many fucking dudes sucking dick? What the fuck? Like, well, I was trying to find something to fuck with you.
That shit.
Ended up just fucking with my goddamn self.
Yeah, gaming. You can send all the gay porn to gaming. That's not for me, man. I'm gonna pass on that one. I'm liking the ladies.
Big ear.
Oh man, I'm a little concerned as to what's gonna happen now. Although the Will Smith thing, that was pretty fucking funny. The picture of Will Smith with his big ass ears.
I got you, fam. I got you.
Yeah, it's good to know. Oh no, something else here. Let's see what we got. Is this something I can put on the?
Nope.
Yeah, you can do it.
Totally, dude. You can trust him.
All right, I'll put this
up.
That's
only animal cock. You can put it up there.
Yeah, that's not. It's not even like the really big-eared elephants, though. It's like the small-eared fucking African elephants.
Oh, you got to work your way up, man.
Got to work your way.
Like this is the thing you start out fucking like stroking it to. Like this isn't what you finish on.
Yeah, this gets you going, and then you go up to the big-eared elephants to finish. Like,
just a quick side note. Do you know why elephants have such big ears?
I don't know if you're being serious or telling a
joke.
joke.
This isn't even a joke. I'm just being dead serious. Like I learned this recently.
To deflect heat?
No, it's because large animals like fucking blue whales have a lot of fucking like flaps and scales, whatever. They need a whole lot of excess surface area to be able to release enough heat so that their cells don't fucking essentially blow them the fuck up. That's why like the bigger the animal, the more surface area they need to have compared to their volume. That's why like elephants, like their ears are fucking hot as shit because those giant flaps of fucking skin are there to release fucking heat, because that's where most of the heat from your body actually releases from, is from your skin.
Huh. Did not know that.
Yeah, that's why like smaller animals, a lot of them have like insects and shit have exoskeletons, because animals that small need to have something to be able to protect them and keep heat in, and their fucking cells work on overdrive to keep them from fucking essentially imploding or fucking freezing to death. And bigger animals and fucking large fucking things have a whole lot of fucking surface area.
Oh, yeah. I remember we had like a fucking math class on why King Kong couldn't exist, because he'd fucking cook himself or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if his bones didn't fucking just like turn to dust or something, like because of fucking how big he is. Yeah, it's interesting.
So your fetish comes with an evolutionary need for survival.
Yay! I'm so fucking happy. Except fucking awesome. Like I've never been happier.
Totally justified.
I think the thing I put in the Hangout or in the Twitter fucking says it all. Just a picture of a middle finger.
Fuck you.
We'll share that one.
Oh, it turned to bestiality, John Doe, because Stabby really, really likes girls with really big ears. It gets him going.
Fucking, that's not true. Stabby made a joke, and now it never fucking dies. Stabby kind of wishes he hadn't made the joke.
and now, like,
that joke.
The porn that he really enjoys, like, he's looking for the biggest ears he can fucking get. And some of the biggest ears you can get in the animal kingdom, right? Them fucking elephants, man. It gets him going. That's why we try and help him out. Like as
golden showers porn to fucking Satan.
Yeah, as a friend, we try and help him out by sending him the biggest eared fucking bitches we can find, including elephants and Will Smith.
I like how it turned into almost like a fucking infomercial at the end.
But wait, there's more.
Including elephants and Will Smith.
And don't forget the puns.
Oh, man.
In the long stories, they have no purpose or meaning or ending.
All middle.
Yeah!
All middle.
I'm going to write a book. Just
Never
start on
ends.
page 20 and end like 10 pages before it should.
No, it can't end, remember?
There's no page 1 through 19. It just starts on page 20.
Starts on 20, dude.
Oh, man.
That way,
400
it'll start reading and be like, what the fuck are the first 19 pages?
Wait, do y'all watch Orange Is the New Black? Or have you ever seen the show?
No.
No.
Stabby is like Tasty if he was actually funny. So I was sitting there fucking naked, barbecue sauce on my titties.
What the fuck? I kind of want to watch fucking Orange is the New Black. That sounds pretty fucking weird.
I don't know. I don't think he'll be like tasty. I think he'll be more like the crazy bitch. What's her name? The real crazy one.
Oh, Suzanne.
Yeah. I think it's more about Suzanne right there.
Well, I am a little weird. I don't know if that counts as crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and type into Google Street View. Where do you live again, Stabby?
Let's fucking call it a day.
Stabby, where do you? Let me go pull it up on Google Street View. Where do you live?
Austin, Texas.
All right. What address?
1234 Home Street. I don't know if that's actually a street in fucking Austin, Texas, but if it is, you'd stab whoever lives there. I'm not gonna feel bad about it because I don't know them.
They live in Austin, so they probably deserve it, dude.
That's honestly, I am kind of thinking that. I mean, if I'm being completely honest.
Talking somebody from California talking shit. That's hilarious.
Okay, there's a 123 Home Street in Austin, and this is the picture. Like, apparently they're trying to sell the house, and this is the picture that comes up at the very top of the fucking. Hold on.
Are you tweeting it to me?
Yeah. No, I'm just putting it in the. Okay, hold on. Fuck. What did I save it as? All right, there we go.
123 Home Street is a fucking orphanage. I'm gonna get fucking killed. Why did all these
again? I don't know him. I'm not gonna feel that bad.
That's the guy that lives there. Please, for the love of fucking Christ, put that up.
That's actually fucking the guy.
That's the guy that lives at 123 Elm Street.
Holy shit!
That's fucking amazing. Oh, what are the fucking odds, dude?
It's a big wheel with fucking the front one is fucking a bike's spokes and wheel.
That's a big wheel for a big boy.
That's fucking epic. And I fucking tell that story about the tricycle I own. Jesus.
Under his weight, so he's like, I gotta get the forks and the fucking handlebars be from a bike.
I gotta go fast.
Yeah. Oh wait, even the frame too. It's just okay. Yeah, none of that's plastic, except maybe the back wheels.
Oh god.
No, I think the back wheels are those hard rubber ones. There's no air in it. It's just fucking rubber.
Either way, that guy can get stabbed.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna miss that dude. I don't really care about him.
I don't know about getting stabbed, but that guy gets all the pussy.
Oh, you just fucking nonstop pussy parade.
Hot and cold running pussy at that house.
Hot and cold running pussy.
Pussy on tap, man.
There's a lot of demand for cold pussy.
I know. My boy pussy got wet.
Oh man.
I thought you hated that word, gaming.
I'm sure there is.
I only say it for you.
Haven't you ever iced up your cock? Mm-hmm. Or is that just me?
I don't know.
We've been going for 4 hours. I drank a lot. Holy shit! I kind of stumbled when I stood up. Hold on, I'm gonna sit back down real quick.
Did I not? I screen shared the fucking guy on the tricycle, didn't I, John?
Holy shit!
It would be amazing if the audience could see the content.
I didn't realize I had fucking 8 beers.
Damn, dude.
That's it, you pussy.
Fucking lightweight.
Yeah, I was already drinking earlier though.
Dude,
I drink on this train, even if I've been drinking earlier. I honestly, I didn't feel drunk till I stood up. Then I got all fucking dizzy. Now I kind of feel it.
Fucking dumbass.
That I'm wasted.
Now you're dumb.
I've been sitting down for the last 2 hours, and now I'm all fucking tipsy.
For shame, Satan.
It's weird. Like, you don't sound tipsy or nothing. You sound Well, then again, you probably every time we ever spoken to you, you're fucking drunk. So I wouldn't be able to tell if you're drunk or not drunk.
If he's stone cold sober, he fucking slurs like crazy. It's the damnedest thing.
Then he'd be me. We don't have one stabby.
No, we can have multiple stabbings. We have 4 people in this group. We can have multiple stabbings.
Nobody wants to stabby. I don't know what you're talking about.
Punts.
No, I just want to hug him.
Yeah, see, everybody wants hugs.
In my Edward Scissorhands cosplay.
Oh man. All right, maybe we should call it a day.
Yeah,
it's been a long time, and yeah.
I think we're well past that time.
All right, anybody that stayed in the chat, thanks for joining us, man. Right on.
All right, remember, subscribe to PewDiePie. Let's retake Constantinople.
All right, on that note, we're out of here. Peace.